style affordably. Call 1-844-9REBATH for your free in-home design consultation today.
Of all the reasons we love Alaska, easy isn't one of them. We like a good challenge, but we also love innovative technology that simplifies our busy lives. Whether you want to make a deposit or pay a bill, check in or check out, or quickly send and receive money, one bank has the online and mobile tools to help you through whatever comes your way. Simple, secure, reliable. Bank on the go. First National Bank, Alaska.
Arby's new Steakhouse Garlic Ribeye Sandwich. Who knew the best thing to come from a steakhouse wouldn't even come from a steakhouse? Arby's did, that's who. Arby's, we have the meat.
Destiny lies before me. And I don't know how far I have to go, but I know it's farther than
I think it's like a different world out here.
Rivers, streams, mountains, you know, just everything. It's neat to experience it through baseball.
I'm gonna groove one right here. Right there, nice, nice. That a boy, get going, get going, get going, get going, get going, nice, that a boy.
Good, real good. That a boy, Rocky. Look at three, Rock, look at three.
This is probably the most unique place in 1920 to spend a summer.
You get 70 to 80 degrees, no humidity. It's perfect baseball weather.
The scenery's a little different than Kansas, you know, that's the main thing that I've noticed.
Just the all-around package of it up here, it's a dream come true.
There's a quality of life up here I really, really appreciate. And then the golfing and fishing, of course.
From the producers of Touching the Game, the story of the Cape Cod Baseball League, comes a new film that gives an inside look at a place where they only play day games.
I think the first 5 days I got about 15 hours of sleep.
We'd stay up to about 2:30 in the morning fishing, and still just that evening light out there.
I didn't know if I was going to be able to go to sleep or what, and we're going to be playing like midnight games and everything like that, but I like it now.
The Alaska Baseball League. Our award-winning documentary crew immerse themselves in the heart of the frontier state, in a league that is rich in baseball history, and a vacation destination for any true baseball fan.
Every baseball fan should come up and watch the Midnight Sun game, just to see the atmosphere and what it's like to start a baseball game at 10:30 at night and not have to use artificial lights.
It's a league where lasting bonds are formed, and there is no shortage of knowledgeable and colorful characters.
People here are great. They love their baseball, and they love this league. They come out and they put their heart and soul in it. They really have a good time out here.
And everybody has a story to tell.
This moose is running as fast as it can straight towards me.
They grow these 100-pound cabbages and things.
Bear comes up right behind us. I'm like, what the heck's going on?
And I thought, oh, holy cow, this guy is going to crash. He veered off and missed the scoreboard by, I don't know how he missed the scoreboard, but he missed the scoreboard.
It's a starting ground for future stars, where long road trips can be a grueling but unforgettable experience.
Base hit right here, bingo.
Bingo hall? You know, I'm staying in cots, but man, you get up there and you got all your team together and you guys are together that whole weekend, and it's a blast.
You seriously go through some funny things in there. You create situations that you can talk about years from now and say, hey, remember when this happened, remember when that happened. The Olympic Village is definitely something you don't really talk about until you kind of had that experience.
It's bad, but like it's a funny bad. Yeah, you just go there, you stay there. It makes you want to be out on the field to play baseball.
It's a place where boys become men, and some of the best amateur baseball in the world is played.
There's no experience like summer in Alaska.
It's there to beat you down. It's there to test you as a human being. And you know, just as life is going to throw some tough things at you, it's going to prepare you for pretty much anything you're going to face in this game. It's just overcoming adversity and can you mentally handle it? And if you can, you're gonna get pretty far in this game.
Touching the Game, Alaska.
The path to success in a changing economy has its share of ups and downs. That's why 49th State Brewing Company partners Jason and David came to First National Bank Alaska, where experience matters, local knowledge counts, and understanding Alaska's many frontiers makes all the difference. From Denali Park to downtown Anchorage, we can help you succeed. First National Bank Alaska. We believe in Alaska.
Today at BP, we're keeping oil and gas flowing where and when it's needed.
So we're going to be driving
and increasing investment in the transition to lower carbon energy. Right now, we're driving 46,000 steel beams into the ground for a new solar project that will drive lower carbon energy and support local jobs. Our team has recently expanded our production of renewable diesel, which is expanding its use across the West Coast. Our engineers just connected 12 new wells to an existing platform, connecting the country to more oil and gas at a critical time. We're running more wells on electricity so we can run our operations with lower emissions. Just some of the ways we're turning our plans into action. And BP's wider transformation is underway. While today we're mostly in oil and gas, we've increased global investment into our lower carbon and other transition businesses from around 3% in 2019 to around 30% last year.
In 1986, we started Alaskan Brewing Company. And so we've always tried to reflect the quality that the state has in the beers that we make.
Alaska's beautiful, it's true, it's real.
For 30 years, we've been trying to capture the nature of Alaska and put it in a bottle. Today, 30 years later, we're still making beer in the last frontier.
I think you're gonna like your new nose, Miss Hastings.
And cut! I'm Steve Martin. As an actor, it's my job to make people believe that what they're seeing is real. Ha! Hey! That the frustration is real. Man, I'm hungry. Oh, the disappointment is real. 1, 2, 3, 4! Winner! Eat it, Kyle. You're all losers. That the joy is real, but it's not real. It's acting. Wow! It's fantastic! Or was I just acting? Only way to find out is to try it yourself.
We are a family business serving Alaskans for over 60 years. Our founder is my dad, Herb Ekman, a German immigrant who started the business in 1963 with his good friend Otto. To this day, the business is dedicated to making products that are distinctive and of the highest quality.
Welcome to Mulcahy Stadium. Drake Toll right to my left. Jace Andrews here with you. And Drake, the Bucs looking to increase their league lead with Michael Sarhat on the mound.
Mike's the ace, man. If you're going to ever win one, tonight's the night to win it with Big Mike out there.
Big Mike was the point of conversation in tonight's Full Sail pregame show with Coach Ken Hocuff.
When Arby's added bacon to the Wagyu Steakhouse burger, it was like, not bad. Then Arby's grabbed that peppercorn ranch and has never felt more alive. Arby's, we have the meat.
Welcome back to the Full Sail pregame show. Jace Andrews here alongside Coach Ken Hookup. Coach, you're coming against the Pilots. You were victorious against them on 4th of July. What do you need to do to get the victory done today?
Me? Nothing. It's all up to the players. And again, with the streak, we've had these discussions and this kind of thing. It's just one of those things that they got to figure it out, that they can beat the team. And, I don't want them thinking they have to beat them. I just want them to be themselves and be more talented, and the results will take care of themselves.
You've mentioned before how after a win or after a loss, 10 minutes and then it's over. How are you going to apply that now that you're going to play the Pilots a majority of these last 10, 15 games?
Same saying. I mean, it's just a game. Doesn't matter who the opponent is, your approach always has to be the same.
Coach, we've done these interviews a lot. Who do you think has a better style, me or Drake?
I think you both have your individual styles, and again, I don't say one's better than the other because you both come back better every day.
All right, who dresses better?
I'm not the guy to talk to about fashion if you've seen me.
I don't think a lot of people have seen you. How would you describe your style?
Casual.
This team kind of plays that way, casual. They play loose. They're never feeling like in a rut or maybe stressed about anything. How did you get there?
A lot of hard work. They gotta buy in. The coach's job in this situation is to kind of break down the program walls, and the player's job is to kind of help build the new walls here with the Bucs.
You face the Pilots pitching staff a lot, and Sinceros is a pitcher you've seen him multiple times. You'll face him again today. Is there any kind of game plan going in to see him?
See him up.
Looks like we're getting a bit of early start here at Mulcahy.
No kidding. Yep.
Let's go with the lineups. First for the visiting Anchorage Glacier Pilots. Batting leadoff, the center fielder Blake Jackson, committing now to South Carolina to play baseball in this upcoming spring. Batting second, the second baseman Will Bermudez out of UC Irvine, otherwise known as the Vacuum, as he does not miss a ball. Batting third, the designated hitter Will Carpenter out of Ohio State. Cleanup spot, first baseman Nathan Barraza. He was actually the pitcher a couple nights ago. He goes to Cal State University Northridge. Batting fifth, the right fielder Elijah Rodriguez out of McLennan Community College. Batting sixth, the catcher Troy Harding out of LA Harbor Community College. Batting seventh, UC Irvine's left fielder Jacob Stinson. Batting eighth, Ohio State's Will Henson. And batting ninth, Joey Wright out of UC Davis. The defensive alignment for your Anchorage Bucs goes as followed. At first base, Jackson Sorensen. At second, Alec Pendergast. At third, Cade Lacey. And at short, Curtis Hebert. The outfield from left to right, Lex Bodeker in left, Miles Smith in center, Joey Narrett in right, and the battery, Trenton Burkhalter catching for the ace, Big Mike Sarhat. Drake.
Michael Sarhat out of Nevada and now over to Point Loma from the transfer portal. 6'6", 240 pounds, 2-0 this season with a 2.21 ERA. Sarhat is the ace of this staff. 4 starts, 20 in the third innings, 22 strikeouts, 7 walks to 18 hits. He's that guy.
He has been that guy, and he looks to face the Glacier Pilots for the first time here as we play baseball in Alaska. First pitch is fouled off by Jackson, the center fielder, who comes in here with an over 400 average at 404.
Yeah, Jackson, you mentioned out of South Carolina. That's at least where he's headed to play this next spring. You got to be pretty good to play SEC baseball.
0-1 is fouled straight back to make it 0-2. Jackson played at UNC Charlotte this past year. He actually transferred there from McLennan Community College.
Yeah, he did.
And his father, Michael Jackson.
No chance.
0-2, spoiled by Jackson.
Is that true?
Yep, his father's name is Michael Jackson. Obviously, it's not the Michael Jackson. But
wow, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for the clarification.
Oh, 2 once again. Strike 3. Michael Sarhat starts the night with a strikeout.
Yeah, that's Mike just saying, I'm coming at you here. He loves the sinker, and that's what he's going to use no matter the count. It's his favorite pitch, and he throws it so hard, 92 miles an hour on a day where it's 50 degrees and raining.
Well, and it was perfect because it dropped right at the top of the strike zone.
Yep.
Will Bermudez, batting average sitting right at 400 out of UC Irvine. First pitch from Sarhat to him. A swing and a miss.
Yeesh. I don't know if there's another pitcher in this league that makes hitters look as embarrassing. Michael Sarhat is doing some mean stuff on the baseball diamond this summer.
0-1. Ball is up high for a 1-1 count. Bermudez, maybe the best fielder in the ABL at second base, as I don't think he's missed a ball the entire time we've seen him, and just absolutely a magnet to everything.
He's been great.
1-1, shot up the middle as it drops for a base hit and gets through the infield.
He can also hit. Bermudez came into the game batting 400. He's a favorite right now. I know he's only gotten now 21 at-bats. He's a favorite in my book to not just be all-league, but a candidate for the best in the ABL.
Yeah, when you have that type of average along with the defensive ability, you set yourself up pretty nice for that award. The DH now steps up, left-handed hitting Will Carpenter out of Ohio State. Carpenter played at John A. Logan College, now heading up to Ohio State in this upcoming fall and spring. He takes a ball, and he's been a travelman. He previously played at Wichita State, and he didn't see any action there, and then he redshirted at Penn State. So now Ohio State being his fourth college. The 1-0. Just outside.
Yeah, no favors being done there. One of the storylines of tonight, you can already see it on your screen at home there on the left, that is water on the camera. It is supposed to rain, and not just rain, there's a system coming in from the north.
That never sounds good.
And when you hear that, while in Alaska, that's not a good thing. It's going to be freezing and rainy all night tonight.
Yeah, it's supposed to get really heavy at about 8:30 and not stop until midnight. So a complete game in the ABL is 5 innings. We'll see if we even get there. Strike taken after the 3-0 count start.
Sinker from Sarhat, told you that's what he's going to go with. Any count where he needs a strike, somewhere he knows, all right, I'm going to spot this in the zone, it's the sinker all day.
Bermudez at first base. And a pickoff attempt to keep him there. Michael Sarhat coming in here off one of his, I say not the best outing, but it wasn't really attributed to his pitching as a 5-pitch walk to Will Carpenter. It was more or less just the absolute unluckiest game. They gave up 4 runs, but 3 of them came on 2 blooper hits.
Yeah. I mean, we've yet to see him get hit around. His first 3 starts, he allowed no earned runs. First 3 games, I guess, and then first four games in total allowed only 1 earned run, and you mentioned those 4 against Matsu.
Nathan Barraza steps up, a 324 average. He watches the pitch hot.
Yeah, looking at where the radar sits right now, it's coming.
It was Nathan Barraza who pitched in one of the doubleheaders on 4th of July against the Bucs. Chops that pitch foul. Makes it 1-1.
Not only is it coming to Anchorage, it's coming to the surrounding mountains near us, and it is going to snow tonight. There will be a new dusting of snow on all of the ranges within the area. That's not something you're used to on July 7th. This has been an abnormally cold summer.
Name a summer league where you can say that. Snow is expected.
Within a couple hours of us, it will be snowing tonight.
Welcome to Alaska. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. Bermudez at second, dancing over there. Sarhat the pitch.
Yeah.
Check swing, a strike called anyway.
Great pitch from Sarhat. Just skates the outside part of the zone. And there is nothing that Barraza could do. He knew it was in the zone, but no chance he was going to touch it.
Nathan Barraza, 15 RBI on the season. 1-2. Popped up. Heading towards the press box. It'll go over our heads. Actually, it'll go on our heads.
Yeah, right on top of it.
He stays alive there as the count remains 1-2.
You mentioned we can play baseball tonight because of the turf on the field. The rain is not going to completely deter you. But last night it rained so hard that they canceled a game right here on this very turf.
Yeah, there was 2 games scheduled in the ABL yesterday. Neither of them played. One on the peninsula with Matt Sue and the Oilers. That pitch away from Burkhalter. He can't squeeze it, and that'll move both runners up to second and third.
Yeah, wild pitch from Sarhat. Just lost the grip on it. And you can see, we were talking about it yesterday. A lot of pitchers, they'll take index finger, middle finger. They'll lick it once, rub the thumb, try to get a better grip on the baseball. Sarhat says, yeah, I'll do it every now and then, but it's not my favorite. He's doing it at a rapid pace right now just to try to get a feel of this baseball in the rain.
Drizzling right now, which arguably makes it worse because it's always going to be wet. You never really can stop that. 2-2. Slow bouncer. Third baseman Lacey only played a first. He gets it. Run comes across the score. It's 1-0.
Yeah. You say arguably, I wouldn't. It's definitely not even arguably. It is tougher to throw a wet baseball than it is a dry baseball.
Well, I just meant when it's raining harder, it almost makes it a little better because it's a little easier to get a grip with more water on it than there is with just little bits because it slips easier.
TBD. I don't know if I can agree with you there.
Oh, we'll find out.
I never made it past junior varsity, but I preferred as little water on the baseball as possible.
I agree, but with the drizzle, it's almost to a point where it's like not necessarily wet, but very damp, which almost makes it a little harder to get the grip on.
I don't know, because if it's pouring rain, it's just soaking wet. How are you going to grip it?
Well, at least your hands went with it.
Yeah.
Outside pitch, 2-0.
You can make your hands wet by just rubbing it on the turf here, though, if you needed to. I don't know why you would want to do that. You're trying to dry. You know, in football games, they're trying to dry the ball off all the time.
2 outs here, 1 run across, runner at second. Bounding ball. Jackson can't get it originally. Throw to Sarhat in. Not in time. Boy, I thought he got him. Sorensen there had it bounce out of the glove, recovered, and Sarhat wants a new ball.
Yeah, you tell Sarhat, who does not get frustrated often, is frustrated right now. Whether it's with himself for not getting over in time, Sorensen for not making the grab, or even for there to be a run across already. Again, when your ace has given up 1 at the top of the first, nobody's going to be more frustrated than your ace.
Now runners at the corners. 2 outs, so he can get out of this with no damage if he can get the batter Troy Harding at the plate, who's batting .314. First pitch is up high and
Harding
at the face area.
L.A. Harbor Community College.
And we'll see if Rodriguez over at first takes off. He had 25 stolen bases this past year at McLennan Community College. Ball taken up high, 2-0.
Sarhat sitting at 22 pitches. We saw something vaguely similar the last time the Bucs played. I say vaguely because Sky Wells, your number 2 guy, gave up 5 runs in that game at the top of the first, but with a pretty reasonable pitch count.
2-0. Upstairs, 3-0. Rodriguez has 9 stolen bases thus far in the AVL, but now with a 3-0 count, I doubt he goes. Probably a take sign all the way for Harding. .3-0 count, deep breath from Sarhat. The pitch, it's a strike. Catches the inner half of the zone.
It's a strike, and the home plate umpire wants you, me, and every person in the surrounding area to know it. Very vocal behind the plate.
I like that better than being quiet.
Yep.
3 balls and 1 strike. Runners at the corners, 1 run in. Sarhat shakes off the sign and steps off. Him and Burkhalter maybe not on the same page there. Rodriguez had about 2-step lead over there at first, 3-1. And it's bounced foul, 3-2.
Count started at 3-0 for Harding. Sarhat's done a solid job, worked back in the zone twice here. Now you got to complete it.
The only thing I don't like about this is You can get out of here with 1 run. That's okay. But either way, Sarhat is going to come out of this with at least 27 pitches.
Sarhat has not gotten comfortable enough to really rely on the off speed. I think he goes sinker here.
Runner goes, 3-2 pitch. Lifted into right field. Narrett going back. He is going to leap and make the catch. Saved 1 run at least, probably 2. And Michael Sarhat, a rough first inning, but comes out of it with just the 1 run. We'll go to the bottom of the first, where the Bucs will try and get that run back on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
Man, valet took forever.
There's no valet here.
Who took my That could have been bad.
Welcome to today's side quest. The store run against the clock. Just another day in the life of Mike. Lemonade that hits harder for Mikes that go harder. The world needs more Mikes.
1-0 Glacier Pilots here in the bottom of the first. Let's get you the starting lineup for your Anchorage Bucs. Leading off, the center fielder, Miles Smith, batting second. The second baseman, Alex Pendergast out of Dallas Baptist University. Batting third, Lex Bodeker, the Golden Knight out of University of Central Florida. In the cleanup spot, it's the first baseman, Jackson Sorensen out of Iowa Western. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Cade Lacey out of Phoenix College. Batting sixth, another DBU player, Joey Narrett. Batting seventh, Mercer's own Zach Thomas. Batting eighth, Trenton Burkhalter out of the University of Nebraska-Omaha. Batting ninth, the shortstop out of the University of Portland, Curtis Hebert. The defensive alignment for the Glacier Pilots go as follow. Nathan Barraza at first. At second, Will Bermudez. At third, Will Henson. And at short, it is going to be Joey Wright. The outfield from left to right. Jacob Stenson in left. In center, Blake Jackson. And in right, Elijah Rodriguez. The battery behind the dish for the Glacier Pilots, Troy Harding. And on the bump, Aaron Sinceros out of Cal State Fullerton. Drake.
Aaron Sinceros, 6 foot tall, 190-pound righty from Cal State Fullerton, a freshman from Orange, California. 2-0 record, 195 ERA. Has played in 6 games, started in 5, 23 strikeouts in 23 innings pitched, 11 walks, 17 hits. That is 28 walks and hits in 23 innings. Faced the Bucs not too long ago.
Miles
July
Smith.
1st it was. He faced the Bucs in a 5-1 win. Went 6 innings in that one.
275 average for Smith out of UC Irvine. First pitch from Sinceros.
Over his 6 innings against the Bucs, Sinceros allowed just 2 hits, 1 walk, had 6 strikeouts. He has dominated the Bucs when he's seen them this year.
1 ball and no strike from the windup. Smith watches. It's a ball.
I love the lineup. I love this lineup. I mean, there's not a hole in this lineup for the Bucs tonight.
There rarely is, to be honest, at this point. 2-0. That's a strike taker. Bucs come in here with 10 offensive categories that they're leading in the ABL. First in hits, first in runs, first in doubles, triples, home runs, total bases, stolen bases. You name it, the Bucs are probably first. 2-1. That's a strike. It's 2-2.
Smith very patient. Many times in his first AB, he will let the count get to 2 strikes, forcing the opposing pitcher to throw it in the zone. Now, how does he stay alive?
Miles Smith, 12 walks already this season. 2-2 here. On the ground, past the pitcher, second baseman Bermudez gets it to first in time. And right there you see Bermudez's glove at work.
Yep, solid fielder. Maybe the best that we've seen this year. Does it again on the run, makes it look easy.
Brings up Alex Pendergast, Dallas Baptist University. Batting batting .328, and he comes into this game with a 7-game hitting streak.
Was sitting right around 200 just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he had a rough series in the Peninsula. Since then has really brought it back. First pitch swinging, he tried to send that down the left field line. Instead, he goes right through it for strike one. Oh, 1 pitch to AP. Inside part of the bat, he fouls it off.
There's another foul ball brought to you by the Associated Builders and Contractors of Alaska.
Saw the fastball early, swung, wanted to hold up late, but either way, he gets it off the very handle of the bat almost. Siniceros looks in the 0-2. Inside with the fastball there.
Talked to Kenny Barton pregame, and he said it. The Bucs have got to jump on Siniceros early. This game will not go a full 9 innings. The weather will not allow it. The Bucs have to have a lead after the 5th.
Deep breath from Siniceros. Now a 1-2 pitch from the windup. Through the 5 hole there of the catcher Harding.
Some would say through the 9 hole, and they would be correct.
Some would say as in you, which would be incorrect. I'm pretty sure you're the only person who has said 9 hole. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So Pendergast shoots it into deep right field. Going back is Rodriguez. He gets turned around, but he makes the catch. AP gave it a ride, but about a foot in front of the warning track, Elijah Rodriguez tracks it down.
Rodriguez had no idea where the baseball was until it was 6 inches from his face and he made the catch. It spun him around like a crazy washing machine, and he still got it done.
Now with 2 outs, it brings up Lex Bodeker, the Golden Knight out of University of Central Florida, one of the newest Big 12 members.
Did they drop Golden?
Are they just the Knights now?
I think so.
Former Golden Knights.
Are they? That's a good trivia question.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a good new Big 12.
I feel like they're still Golden Knights.
I don't think so.
We'll find out.
How much money?
Not much.
Vegas Golden, right?
Well.
Harper Mayfield, just regular Knights. Yes.
Siniceros fouled back. So just the regular Knights. Okay. Good to know.
Yes.
When did they drop gold?
93, they added gold.
Okay, well, there's that. 1 ball and 1 strike from Siniceros. Bodeker, check swing. Did he go across? No.
2007, they dropped gold.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like it was a lot more recent. Well, the Knight at the plate.
Yep.
Lex Bodeker.
The more you know. UCF trivia.
2-1 pitch. Lex shoots it to the right side. 1 hop to Bermudez. A looping throw to the first baseman Barraza. And 1, 2, 3 to the bottom of the 1st for Siniceros. Second inning coming up on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
If there's one thing I've learned at Speedy Glass, it's that every chip becomes a crack. Today, I'm going to show you why. When we look at a chip up close, we see tons of tiny cracks that are just waiting to spread. Don't wait for your chip to crack. Repair it at Speedy Glass before having to replace the entire windshield. You'll save time. You'll be back on the road within an hour. Book an appointment at speedyglass.ca.
Speedy Glass Repair. Speedy Glass Replace.
An alert from Wells Fargo, $107 at Doggy Lover's warehouse. No, I would never. Doggy Lovers, please. You know me. I don't even know where that is. Look, I'm replying deny. See? Oh, come on. Hello? Wells Fargo, I did not make that purchase. I didn't do it! I'm so glad you caught that. Uh-huh.
Michael Sarhat back on the mound looking for a clean top of the second inning after giving up the 1 run in the top of the first. Only off 1 hit, but partially due to the rain that is in the area and will continue to rain harder and harder here at Mulcahy.
Picking up. So I like this conversation. I never pitched past junior varsity, but when it rains really hard, the ball gets heavier, right? So maybe some guys like that, especially the old laces, the higher laces. Cool, we're good. Problem is, this heavy ball that's soaking wet, after 4 pitches when we throw a new one in and it's a different weight, I couldn't stand it.
Well, that's why there's some pitches we got time called as Curtis Abear's tying his shoe over there at short. That's why some pitchers just elect to keep the ball. Or because at that point you don't want to switch at every pitch.
And somebody fouls it out of play. And
then you're like,
now you're playing with the ball, it's feels a lot different.
Bunt put down by Stinson. Sarhat off the mound, bare hand to Sorensen, safe. Second close play at first base, and second time it goes the Glacier Pilots' way.
Here's the major strategy in that. If you know that a pitcher is frustrated, and you could see it that Sarhat was frustrated earlier on in the first inning, come after him. Force him to make a play. You know he's going to go sinker. It's what he did. The kid bunted it to the left side perfectly, and Sarhat couldn't get there in time.
Brings up the 8th slot, Will Hinson, the third baseman for the Glacier Pilots. He fouls the first one off on the inside pitch. I like this. The UCF mascot trivia, thanks to the Anchorage Bucs YouTube account. The Knight's name is Nitro, and his female counterpart is Glycerin. But Glycerin has since been retired, perhaps ending the relationship with Nitro in the process.
Double play.
Chopper to Lacey, throw to Pendergast, on to Sorensen, not in time. You get the lead runner, but not the double play. 1 out.
Bounced just enough to avoid the 5-4-3.
Now it's Joey Wright, 9-hole, the shortstop. Coming out of UC Davis, hitting from the right-handed hitter's batter's box. First pitch swinging straight up in the air. Abear moves to his left, right behind second base on the outfield grass, makes the catch. 3 up, 2 down, bringing up Blake Jackson. Second time today, he's 0 for 1.
You're already back to the top of the lineup after Mike Sarhat. Just want a quick out here. Got him to strike out looking the first time he was at the plate.
Yeah, he finished the last inning with 27 pitches. This inning has just 4. Runner takes off. Burkhalter, throw down to Abear, slide.
Down.
Ouch! Burkhalter cuts down another runner. Gets a nice high five from Mike Sarhat. And in an odd way, 3 come up and 3 go down, thanks to Burkhalter cutting down another runner at second. Bottom half coming up on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
Of all the reasons we love Alaska, easy isn't one of them. We like a good challenge, but we also love innovative technology that simplifies our busy lives. Whether you want to make a deposit or pay a bill, check in or check out, or quickly send and receive money, one bank has the online and mobile tools to help you through whatever comes your way. Simple, secure, reliable. Bank on the go. First National Bank, Alaska.
Boar's Head has harnessed the power of fire to unlock an intense new flavor. An expertly charred, flame-grilled masterpiece to take your senses to new heights. Because when Boar's Head lights a fire, we ignite an experience worth savoring. New Boar's Head Firesmith Flame-Grilled Chicken Breast. Flavor forged in flame. Available only at the deli and only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Welcome back to Mulcahy Stadium. Jace Andrews alongside Drake Toll. 1-0 Glacier Pilots, and the Bucs have 4, 5, and 6. The middle of the order, and Drake, arguably the scariest part of the order, with Sorensen, Lacey, and they're all batting .320 plus.
Yeah, it's tough to decide what the scariest part of the lineup is today for the Bucs, because the whole thing is just stupid good. But yeah, Sorensen has been the guy, especially with the guys on base when he's come to the dish. Cade Lacey had a couple of days off and is now back in full swing. And then Joey Narrett swings at everything, hits everything. Ah, dude. And then there's no break with Zach Thomas behind him.
Sorensen, left-handed hitting first baseman. First pitch taken. It's a strike as the outer half there.
Opens it up. The zone was opened up on that pitch.
Sorensen, team leading average of .377.
Not good enough for first in the league, which shocked Alex Pendergast at dinner last night.
0-1.
Give you one back there, Jackson Sorensen.
Ball one. Jackson has the 5th best average in the ABL. 1-1. Ball 2. Same
5th
spot.
best. Did I hear that correctly?
5th best.
Of all eligible?
Correct. Everybody ahead of him is now eligible, in my opinion. I got it to, I think the lowest one was 8 games, but he had like 25 at-bats.
Yeah.
2-1. That's low. 3-1.
These are all close misses from Ceniceros, but they're not. They're not strikes.
Well, and the funny thing, 2 of the 5 ahead of Jackson play on the Pilots. Jackson and Bermudez, both with 400 averages coming into the game. 3-1 from Ceniceros. Outside ball 4, 5-pitch walk for Jackson Sorensen to lead off the second.
I like the home plate umpire was not going to bite. There was a game that I was umpiring one time. Oh, get back in the catalog. Kid was throwing balls 2 inches below the knee, and I wasn't calling him a strike. Coach comes over and says, "Hey, Blue, we got that. Next time he throws it, we'll call it a strike." Opposing coach brings me over, gets about 6 inches from my nose, and says, "Are you calling the game, or is that coach calling the game?" Kid didn't get the strike again.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't open up the zone. Something's a strike. One thing's a strike, one thing's not, and those weren't.
Inside to Lacey, off the glove of the catcher Harding. Sorensen to second.
Like that umpire anecdote there?
Oh, yeah, I like
that
it.
one out. Yeah.
Need to find
True
more of those.
story, man. He was nose to nose with me and said, "Are you calling this game, or is that guy?" He didn't say guy, by the way.
Yeah, that would,
And I said, "Good point. You were exactly right. I have called that a ball all game, and it is a ball." Been a well-officiated game thus far.
Yes. 1-0 here to Lacey. Off the bat, foul there as goes to 1-1.
Also, if you're looking for a break from the rain, as you see it on your screen, looks like one of those waterfalls in the Japanese restaurant. It's not. This is it. This is what it's going to be like the rest of the evening.
It may get worse.
It will get worse, yeah.
1 ball and 1 strike from Ceniceros with Sorensen at second. A check, Sorensen the pitch. Cut and a miss from Lacey, 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Lacey watches and a nice pitch, but
Beautiful,
Lacey lays off.
Beautiful eye. Tight break from Ceniceros at the knees, right about till it gets to the plate. Bottoms out, and Lacey said, "I want none of it."
Base hit here will at least move Sorensen to third and make him the tying run 90 feet away. 2-2. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Just
also
watch
low.
there.
Again,
Yeah.
and that's the exact
Another-
spot Ceniceros was going against Sorensen.
Another pitch that is very hard to lay off of him. Lacey does a nice job as it reaches a full count. Lacey into right field, dropping fast. It's going to be a base hit. Sorensen gets the stop sign. Kenny Barton there, smart to keep him there as you keep the runners in the corners with Wormley Actually, nobody out.
Yeah, nobody out. You put the squeeze in play, but with Zach Thomas at the plate, you're certainly not thinking about that. The only thing is, Sorensen's not one of your faster guys in the base paths, so I like the idea of holding him. Kenny told me pregame, with the rain coming in, we're sending everybody, except for Jackson Sorensen. So he stays at third base. I think it's the right call. Joey on.
Third baseman Will Henson in. Joey near it up. Deep breath from Siniceros. Check on the runner at first. The pitch. Off the turf for ball one.
Red light all day here. I know Joey swings the bat a lot. Red light all day. Make Siniceros throw you a strike. He made a mistake against Lacey, and that's why Lacey got a base hit. Put Siniceros deeper in counts. That's what you didn't do in a game where he held you scoreless over 5 innings the last time these two teams competed.
1-0 pitch with Lacey at first and Sorensen at third. Fouled off there by Aaron.
Stand corrected, 6 innings. In the 5-1 win by the Pilots, he went 6 innings on July 1st against the Bucs of just 2-hit work.
One now to Joey Narrett. With his .347 average, it's a hit and run, and Lacey has hung out the drive. Lacey just kind of slowed up. I don't think he was expecting a throw.
We can't, I don't understand. Not with Sorensen on third base.
Yeah, I don't really get that one.
Sorensen's a big power hitter, gets on base a ton, but he's just not that speedy. There's no way you could have created anything.
No, that makes little sense.
You can't. I get being aggressive, but you can't.
1-2 to Narrett.
Yep.
Strike three.
100%.
And now all of a sudden there's 2 outs.
100%. I mean, that completely flips the tide. You have runners in the corners with nobody out.
With 1 on and 2 outs, that brings up team number 27, Zach Thomas.
That's the one thing. Let Joey swing, because even if he grounds into a double play, you still get the run and tie the game. And you have to think, in this scenario, this is going to be a shortened game. That's just the way you have to think.
You're only down 1.
2 outs now. Thomas has to be the one to get it done, and he takes the strike.
Oh, if I'm poor Mike Sarhat, I'm just shaking my head. You got insurance at first and third with nobody out. There's no reason the Bucs shouldn't be on the board right now. Maybe it's different if Lacey was even remotely close. He was thrown out by a mile.
0-1 pitch now. That's outside. Well, it's different if there's 1 out. But there was nobody out. Because
you don't need to force the issue.
Correct.
Siniceros has struggled to throw into the zone. You don't need to force the issue.
One with the 1 out, if he steals and gets thrown out, will. Because it's just, you got a hit now. With nobody out, it just kind of takes everything out of you.
Well,
on top of which, with nobody out, you grounded all play, you still get the run.
I get it. Again, I get it. You're trying to play aggressive and beat the weather here. Tonight's game has a different strategy to it because the rain coming in. That's not, the rain comes in at 8. You have an hour and a half to work with. It got too fancy.
2-1 to Thomas. Lifts it foul, right side out of play. 2-2.
And then Narrett, who swings at everything, watch strike 3, and it was strike 3.
Yeah, it was a strike. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Sorensen the tying run at third. Thomas the plate. It's outside, full count now.
Thomas reaches, you get Burkhalter, who's batting .271. Abear behind him at .317. This lineup is so deadly. Base hit, ball 4 here, Zach.
Siniceros. The 3-2 pitch coming.
Good.
Spoils it foul.
Anything close, you're swinging here.
It'll be the 7th pitch of the AB coming up. Sorensen reached on a leadoff walk. Then it was a single to move him to third. Lacey then got thrown out stealing, and Narrett struck out. Now Zach Thomas. 3-2 count. Base hit, ball 4. Deep breath. The pitch. Strike 3. He cuts and misses.
Yep, they're on the corners with nobody out, and you squandered it. I mean, that's just the way, that is what just happened. Nope, nothing. Yeah.
Top of the third coming up. 1-0 Glacier Pilots still on the Anchorage Bucs.
Thank you to all of our sponsors, including Burnside, Alaska, Alaska Provincial.
Arby's new Steakhouse Garlic Ribeye Sandwich. Who knew the best thing to come from a steakhouse wouldn't even come from a steakhouse? Arby's did, that's who. Arby's, we have the meats.
Subway has so much new, I couldn't fit it all in the last ad.
Yep, so let me finish this. There's new hickory smoked bacon, fresh mozzarella, smashed avocado. You know what? There's a lot, but it all makes a better footlong.
Can I get a word in?
Sure, take the tagline.
Because you got to refresh to be fresh.
It's the Eat Fresh Refresh at Subway, and they're refreshing everything from how they make it to how they bake it to how they bring it to you.
This new Turkey Cali Fresh is incredible. Do you even eat bread? Steph, it's a commercial.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. I want that personal price plan. So how's this for personal? I draw mustaches on players' faces when they're asleep.
Coach Reed, you don't need to get that personal to get the State Farm personal price plan. It helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Oh, Coach, it happened again. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Call or click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Michael Sarhat back on the mound after the Bucs had first and third with nobody out and come up with nothing. Jace Andrews alongside Drake Toll. Sarhat lucky last inning, only 5 pitches.
Yeah. You know, one observation, I'm about to say early on, but we are well over halfway through this season. This is a hitter's league. It's a hitter-dominant league. Every other summer ball league that I've seen,
fouled off by Jackson at the plate.
Especially Cape Cod, is a pitcher's league, right? Hitters have wood bats in hand. They struggle to adjust a lot of the times. These leagues are supposed to be built for the pitchers. But this one, you have some gaudy averages because guys are hitting the ball.
Which is funny because out of all leagues, this probably should be the one that's
terrible
not.
Weather, the ball doesn't carry, and these dudes are hitting the pill. Another big reason why it's become a hitter's league. This is a league that struggles with control.
On the ground as it's scalded to Pendergast, who gets it to Sorensen.
Hell of a
one
work.
out.
Scalded?
Yep.
Man up there, nice.
It is
done. Mark it off. You know, so many guys struggle with control. The Bucs call a lot of it. I think the players do it wrong. This is it's not a player-led team, but that's the way they've come together. And the coaches have been so good at allowing a lot of autonomy in how this game is played. That means you get a lot of hit-and-run calls. These pitchers do not throw enough strikes to call hit-and-runs as often as the Bucs do.
Bermudez, first pitch swinging. Into left field, Bodeker hardly had to move. Out number 2 recorded there on the first pitch.
And does that make sense? There are a lot of times the Bucs are calling hit-and-run with the idea the next pitch is going to be in the strike zone. There are not enough pitchers in this league. There are a lot of young arms in the ABL. Not enough pitchers throwing consistent strikes to expect a strike, to call hit and run as often as these guys do.
First pitch, the new batter Carpenter is up high. And that's partially why we've seen bunting be an issue in this league as well. Because not only is it seemed like it's been struggled for literally anybody to bunt, but the pitches you're getting to bunt are not in the greatest locations.
Right.
1-0 from Sarhat. Strike.
Now, there's some give and take to that. I've heard from Alex Pendergast, look, one of the best pitchers in this league is a high schooler because he throws so slow, I can't time it up. I don't know what to do with it. I haven't faced that since I was a junior in high school. What am I supposed to do?
1-1 is a little bit outside.
And there are no high school pitchers in Major League Baseball. Those guys aren't adjusting to face a high schooler tomorrow. So Pendergast has said, look, that there are some dudes in this league that are just tough to get around on because the pitching this year is down compared to leagues in the past.
2 balls and 1 strike. Inner part there with the breaking pitch gets the strike call.
I don't know if that was if that's the slider, that is the most oomph that he's thrown the slider with all year long. That ball had a good, it's good velo.
It didn't pop the mitt like a normal sinker or fastball does for Sarhat. Definitely had a little late break. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, broke in. Had to be the slider.
2-2 here. Up high.
Changeup, wanted the strikeout and couldn't place it. Said he likes the changeup a lot in 2 strike counts. Like to change up the sinker. He's going back to the sinker here, the 3-2. Just blow it by him, Mike. Blow it by him.
Full count pitch.
Yep. Oh!
Outside, according to the home plate umpire for ball 4.
Probably is, man. Yeah, we've seen that called a strike today for sure, but it's an inch or 2 off the plate.
Plate number 22.
Michael Sarhat now playing at Point Loma this upcoming year after his time with the University of Nevada came to a close, and at Nevada he allowed 1 earned run or less in 12 of his 18 appearances last year. Bounding ball, foul, left field line.
Let's see, where's bounding? Yep.
It's on the ground, yep.
It's on there. All right, mark off bounding and scalding. Chopped, mark off chopped.
I had chopped too.
Tonight, yeah.
I had bounced. Is that up there? I had bounced.
Yeah, I think bounce is also. Ooh, we're getting thin.
Thin. Gonna have to start doubling up eventually. 0-1 inside.
93 from Sarhat. Velo's there. Velo is there, even in the rain. 50-degree weather. He gets another new baseball. And you can see, I think this is kind of debunking the theory. It's raining even harder now, and he keeps changing out a baseball at a consistent pace.
One ball and 1 strike. Blocked by Burkhalter at the plate. Nice job to keep the runner.
Yeah.
Time called as they want a new baseball. Looked like a bunt was put on there at the last second by Barraza.
I don't know if these balls have been properly rubbed.
Yeah.
I don't think these balls have been properly rubbed. You can tell Sarhat's having a hard time with a new ball, getting the grip on it. Tough to rub a ball when you're dealing with turf, by the way.
On the ground, dive by Lacey past his glove. Bodeker cuts it off before it gets to the wall. Throws it into second. It's too late. Runners at second and third after the double by Barraza.
And I think that Lacey got just a piece of it at third, slowing it down enough to make that even funkier of a play. May have been extra bases either way, though.
It'll bring up Elijah Rodriguez, one of the fastest guys in this league. Probably right there with Miles Smith.
If it's not, if it's almost anybody but Sarhat on the mound, I think about putting Rodriguez on to get to Harding.
First pitch to him, on the ground. Little roller to Pendergast to Sorensen.
Never mind.
Sarhat gets out of it. 1 pitch out to Rodriguez to retire the side. We'll go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Glacier Pilots on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
That one goes.
Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side.
Come into Village Inn and see why the sun rises and sets with breakfast.
It will help us every day, it will brighten all the way, if we keep on the sunny side of life.
Because a good meal is about more than just how it tastes. It's about how it makes you feel.
Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life.
Village Inn.
Qdoba's new Chicken Diablo nachos are made with hand-diced pico de gallo, which means they're as fresh as... They're also loaded with juicy adobo chicken, flame-grilled in-house, so they're as flavorful as... And they're topped off with fiery queso Diablo, so they're as spicy as... New Chicken Diablo nachos. Try them today, only at Qdoba. United by flavor.
Welcome back to Anchorage, Alaska. Drake Todd on my left, I'm Jace Andrews, and the Bucs will have 8-9-1, trying to tie this game up as they're down by 1 to the Glacier Pilots after the Glacier Pilots put up that 1 run on the top of the first. Since then, Sarhat has settled in, got out of a jam to finish the top of the third.
Leading off for the Bucs,
And now the
catcher
catcher,
number 16,
Burkhalter, will step up to the plate. Now, if you can believe it, Burkhalter has the lowest batting average. At least to start the game, he had the lowest batting average in this lineup. It was 271.
Yeah. In a lot of leagues, you're an all-star. You're a first-teamer at 271.
First pitch to him. A little inside, maybe a little low. Either way, it's a ball.
You're a first-teamer in a lot of summer baseball leagues with 271. And on the Anchorage Bucs, you're in the bottom 2 in batting average in the lineup alone.
1-0. Inside, 2-0. Last inning, Siniceros led off the inning with a walk to Jackson Sorensen. And the Bucs, as we've mentioned, came up with nothing as they squandered the first and third nobody out chance. From the windup here, the pitch to Burkhalter. Strike taken. Burkhalter looks back, asks if that was right on the edge, gets the answer.
Burkhalter says, where was that one?
Well, usually what I can, from reading lips and watching enough baseball as the 2-1 comes here from Siniceros inside, what they're asking was that on the edge? Was that the edge? Because if so, then they know that's the edge, and anything inside, don't go at anything in, you got to go for it.
That was Siniceros' 40th pitch. He's 20 balls, 20 strikes. Control has not been there. Bucs have not taken advantage.
3-1 here.
Yep.
Up high.
Yep.
And for the second inning in a row, Siniceros has a 5-pitch walk to start for the Bucs. Brings up Curtis Hebert. Second leadoff as he's batting 316.
I think this is the most dangerous part of the lineup to me. It's Hebert, 317, Miles Smith, Pendergast, Bodeker, those 4 in succession. Crazy.
All speedy guys along with that.
Yep.
Siniceros on the mound with the runner at first being Burkhalter. Hebert at the plate, he looks to bunt, gets it down. Siniceros to the first baseman Barraza, and a perfect sacrifice bunt for Curtis Hebert to move Burkhalter to second.
Oh, yours truly would have loved that bunt with runners on the corners and nobody down. I know it was Zach Thomas at the plate in the moment, but now you see the Bucs play a little more conservatively when they just put pedal to the metal in the bottom of the second to try to put runs on the board.
And now it brings up Miles Smith. He's 0 for 1. And has a 267 average now. Base hit here with Burkhalter's speed could score. Outside.
Good eye. Siniceros now 21 strikes, 22 balls.
I did a little digging. I found out the Bucs are the only team that have 2 players with multiple home runs and 5 or more stolen bases. Can you name the 2?
Lex Bodeker.
That's 1. He has 2 homers and 5 stolen bases. 1-0 is taken for a ball as it's outside.
And it's not Turgeon.
No.
Somehow, Sorensen doesn't have 2 home runs yet.
He doesn't have 1.
Yeah.
He'll get it eventually. I mean,
Cade Lacey's led off a lot this year. Cade Lacey?
Yep.
Yeah.
He has, I believe, 7 or 8 stolen bases and 2 homers.
Which is why it's so weird he got caught.
Yeah. 2-0 here. Miles Smith thought about it, holds up, but it's a strike either way.
So weird he got caught as blatantly as he did.
Well, that was the thing. He
down.
slowed up right about, it's hard to see on the screen,
I think
but
the
where
goal
that turf
was to get
starts.
Sorensen to play around on third base.
Yeah.
Sorensen's just not that guy.
Well, he's not that fast either.
Right. Right. You've got to know who's at third.
That's outside.
Who's your base runner at third? Sorensen and Thomas, the 2 you circle out of the lineup and say, okay, great hitters, unbelievable at the plate, not the best on the base paths.
Hey, you've got a pretty fast lineup today, and you chose the one of the 2 who probably...
Yeah, Sorensen's the one you don't want trying to do tricks off of third base.
That could have gone really wrong. He'd have
About
gotten
that
out.
for the rest of my life. So stuck on that sequence.
3-1. Hard grounder. Bermuda sliding stop. Bouncer to first. He gets it in time. Burkhalter up to third, and again, Bucs have a runner at third with 2 outs.
If I'm a Major League Baseball team and I come and watch any of these games, I just don't I signed Wilbur Bermudez in the spot.
Alex
Well, I'm not waiting
Pendergast.
for the draft. I'm doing something illegal to get Wilbur Bermudez.
Well, and here's the thing. There are very few elite defensive second basemen in the league now. Because you think about the guys who were that way a couple of years ago. Jose Altuve, he's kind of getting above average in age. I'd say Marcus Semien is probably the best defensive second baseman, and he's not the best.
Will Bermudez will not only be a big leaguer soon. Oh, that's not a
Strike to
strike.
Pendergast
That's not a
outside.
strike. He will not only be a big leaguer soon, he will be a top-notch big leaguer. 213 total chances at second base in 2023, 2 errors. Was a finalist for the Gold Glove Award in college baseball at second base.
Finalist, he should have won it. Pendergast up and out of the stadium. for
All
strike
right,
2.
Alex, what can you do for me? You're going to need it here, please.
Burkhalter reached with a leadoff walk, bunted over, and then Smith moved him to third. 0-2 pitch to Alex. In the air to right field. Going back, Rodriguez. It's going to hang up for him. Again, everything just gets slowed down in the air. And Elijah Rodriguez went back originally, but comes in after a little bit.
No errors, 1 left.
No runs for the Bucs still. We'll go to the top of the fourth. 1-0 Glacier Pilots on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball
Some more
Network.
great Bucs sponsors include Northern Light Limited, Timbercraft.
Okay, let's have some fun, huh?
Check it out. Imagine how much Mountain Dew is in there.
Hey, guys! We should probably drink these fast.
Welcome back to Mulcahy Stadium. Drake told to my left, Jace Andrews with you. Michael Sarhat back on the mound as we're in the top of the fourth. Anchorage Glacier Pilots on top of your Anchorage Bucs. 1-0. 3 hits for the Pilots, 1 hit for your Bucs. The 1 hit by K. DeLacy as he blooped one in. Leading off here in the
Catcher number 3, Troy
top of the
Harding.
fourth will be the catcher, Troy Harding. He's 0 for 1 with a 3.14 average. Michael Sarhat retired him last time. Looking to do the same here in the top of the fourth. Rain surprisingly holding up.
Sarhat's been pretty good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You look quiet. I got you. We'll turn you up.
Sarhat has been really good since the struggles in the first inning.
First pitch, a ball taken by Troy Harding. Harding, a catcher out of L.A. Harbor Community College. Troy is from Long Beach, California.
Yeah, he is.
1-0. On the ground, high hopper out of play, or not out of play, but it's foul. Strike 1. This past year at L.A. Harbor Community College, he batted .309. Played in 31 games. He had 4 homers with 23 RBI, scored 14 times, and had only 1 stolen base. Going into his junior year, this upcoming fall and spring, over the head of Abear as he leaps, but it's just over the tip of the glove for a base hit.
Yeah, I mean, Abear did everything he could, climbed the ladder, but nothing doing. Poor guy just needed 2 more inches of height. Needed to be 6'4" instead of 6'2". Thank you.
Nobody out. That brings up left fielder number 21, Jacob Stinson.
I've never seen anything like it.
I have not either. 1 ball. Actually, a new count now as we got Jacob Stinson, who's 1 for 1 with the runner at first. First pitch, high in the air. Right field. It's going to hang up. Joey Narrett, about 5 feet in front of the warning track, makes the grab, throws it in keeps the runner at first. 1 out.
I mean, yeah, I get that, I'm not supposed to say this about the opposing guys. That's a home run in every ballpark, in every climate. That's not Mulcahy Stadium in this climate.
That was a good ride, you could say. Brings up Will Hinson. He's 0 for 1 and has a sub-200 average. One of the only guys in this lineup with that is, it's at 159. He's actually the only guy with a sub-200 average.
Wow.
He watches the ball. Michael Sarhat.
Efficient.
50th pitch coming up here.
Yeah, not bad.
After starting off with, 27 pitches in the first inning?
That's right.
Check swing he holds up. It was in the turf. Check to first just to make sure. 2-0 rather. Oh, the things that can happen.
Yeah. These two pieces of paper are doing wonders. It's a pool right now.
It's 2-0. Inside.
That's in there. Come on. It's about a half-inch deep. Look at that.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's an impressive amount of blood.
That's insane.
It's an impressive amount of blood.
Well, 3-0. Bounced. Ball 4. Burkhalter blocks it. Doesn't really matter though.
Hey, you're set up for a double play still.
You are, and you have Joey Wright, who's already been retired once.
You ever seen a double play in the ABL?
I've seen it before. I've never seen a nosebleed in the ABL. Though.
Oh, yeah. It's my first nosebleed in the ABL. I used to get these terribly. This is not even close to the worst.
Really?
I used to get really bad nosebleeds. It's probably not a good thing.
No, probably not.
This is a pretty bad nosebleed.
This is. One out in the inning. We're at the number 9 hitter in the Anchorage Glacier Pilots order. Joey Wright, this shortstop. Looks to bunt, and it hits the umpire. It was foul tipped. Burkhalter immediately up, checks on the umpire, and baseball etiquette, he's going to go out to Sarhat, give the umpire a little bit, but looks like a tough guy. He seems to just...
is Blue okay? I can't really see much down
You're
there.
good. He shook it off.
Room's kind of spinning. Everything's getting... I'm a little lightheaded.
Do you need some water?
I don't know. That's a pint of blood right there. That's a good... That is a good... What a nosebleed.
How is this not the worst?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It just kind of happens in my life.
Is it still going? Or is it,
I can't tell. Yeah, I'm not going to chance it yet.
No, I wouldn't either.
Little 0.5 actions. It's going to make some good content.
This is 0-1. Pulls back. One ball and one strike.
Remember when we talked about what do you do when you're on the air and you have to go to the bathroom? You just don't?
You can't leave. 1-1 here. Pulls back the bunt. Makes it 2-1.
What do you do when you're on the air and your nose starts bleeding everywhere? You just got to keep playing ball, man. You just got to keep playing ball. I mean, it's like a good, there's
That's
a lot. There's like a little pool of blood in there. I mean, yeah, for sure.
Up the middle, it's going to drop for a base hit. Miles Smith gets the ball. He's going to go to third as a run's going to score, but he didn't go to second, and so it's a double for Joey Wright. Run comes across to score, and it's 2-0 Glacier Pilots.
Yeah, double play no longer in order as well. That, kind of a tough situation no matter how you slice it there.
Two on, one out. That brings up center fielder, 24.
Just not a good half inning for anybody involved, honestly.
No. It's just been hard. Brings up the leadoff hitter, Blake Jackson. Strike taken.
Good pitch from Sarhat. The sinker.
Yeah. No balls, one strike. On the ground, the infield was in. It's a base hit. It'll probably score 2. Narrett comes up gunning. Burkhalter not going to get there in time. 2 runs come across the score and make it 4-0 Glacier Pilots.
If we could just erase everything that's happened in this half inning, that would be great.
That would. Can we reset here? Reset?
Yeah, we haven't seen Sarhat get hit like this either. Well, I guess last time he allowed 8 hits, but wow, this is just, they've really gotten on him.
Why don't we just come back, start tomorrow again? Reset.
Hey, if this game doesn't get 5 innings, we got to replay it.
That's true. Everything resets. Brings up Will Bermudez. He takes the strike. Bermudez mentioned only 2 errors the entire 2023 baseball season at UC Irvine. Back pick almost gets away from Sorensen. Burkhalter there. Not the greatest of throws we've seen from him. And again, this team, the Glacier Pilots, just a thorn in the side of the Bucs.
Dude, they just can't beat them, man. It's the only team in the league. They dominate pretty much everybody else. Can't beat the Bucs Pilots. You got your ace out there, Mike Sarhat, and you still.
Well, for Sarhat, now the second start in a row where he's allowed 4 runs. Looks like we have an arm warming in the bullpen, but he's got a jacket on, so not really heavily action. Runner goes, the hit and run, that's fouled away.
Not the first hit and run we've seen tonight, huh?
No, but
there's another foul
one that didn't go wrong.
By the Associated Builders and Contractors of Alaska.
Two balls and 2 strikes. The news is here. Again.
The news is here, yeah, for sure.
2 balls and 2 strikes from Sarhat. Check swing by Bermudez. He holds up.
Yeah, it didn't go, yeah.
Maybe we should tell him to film for the Guinness World Record for most blood
Longest
in a nosebleed.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Sorry, everybody out there.
We also don't have a trash can here.
We don't have a trash can. We don't have a lot of stuff going on that would behoove us in the event of a nosebleed.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we're glad to have everybody out there.
Runner takes off 3-2. It's low. It doesn't really matter the throw because it's ball 4. And Bermudez, what a surprise.
I think we'll get a
hard 90.
Hard 90. You think we'll get a mound visit here pretty soon?
I think so. It's tough because there's part of me that wants to blame it on the rain, but at the same time, Sarhat just hasn't had a lot of competitive pitches, at least to his normal amount.
True.
4-0 Glacier Pilots. Bucs offense is one of the best in the ABL. I haven't shown it as much to the Glacier Pilots, though.
Right.
Low to Will Carpenter, who steps in, walked his first time. He has a 3.11 average. Yeah, I believe, I'll go find the exact stat, but the Bucs have not scored many runs against this team in the entire year. Let's go to the schedule.
Oh.
Broken bat through the left side. Gets the wave. Bodeker launches it home. Burkhalter has to catch it away from the plate. Another run comes across. 5-0 Glacier Pilots.
Yeah. No, they're really hitting the ball, too.
Here comes Ken Hocuff.
So here's a graphic representation of what's been happening at Mulcahy Stadium on the field. This is taken about 30 seconds ago. Yours truly is dealing with one of the more aggressive, gruesome injuries of his life. I'm just hanging on. I'm just hanging on. The room is spinning. I'm getting lightheaded. The Bucs are down 5-0. Nothing about this is good. Thoughts and prayers accepted.
Yeah.
I'm going to go take care of this.
Okay. You go ahead. Michael Sarhat stays on the mound. Swing and a miss from the new batter at the plate for the Glacier Pilots. It's Nathan Barraza. Low there. Make it 1-1. Runners at first and second. Sarhat has had 4 runs come across this inning. Fouled straight back, almost. It's the booth over here, was really close to the news. Had the camera over to our right and almost got him. As it's Barraza at the plate with now a 1-2 count. He's 1 for 2 today. 1 out. Double play could get Sarhat out of this. Could really use it right now. Check swing. Did he go? No. 2-2. Bucs offense has been one of the top ones, well, the top one in the ABL in everything but average.
Yep.
The only team that has a better average, well, it's the team in front of us, the Glacier Pilots. 2-2. Foul.
You're seeing it on full display, too.
Well, let's go take a look. The Pilots have played the Bucs 3 times officially, and in those times, the Bucs have scored 6 runs.
Yeah.
If you add in the 4th of July games, they've scored 8 runs. And they won one of those games on 4th of July.
Yep. 2
balls and 2 strikes from Sarhat. Runner at second base dancing around the pitch. That's going to be skied foul.
Now the Chinooks will beat this Pilots
team.
team
Easily.
6 days a week and literally twice on Sunday.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's a doubleheader joke.
Oh, I got it. Wow. 4 out of 10.
Uh-huh.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3. Barraza doesn't like it, but Michael Sarhat gets back into the strike zone and he gets his 2nd strikeout.
Yeah, only punching number 2. This will be the last inning, too, for Sarhat.
Yeah,
I can't see them bringing it back.
72 pitches.
I wish they could, but he's just gotten really squared up this inning.
Now brings up Elijah Rodriguez. Last time up, he got him out on 1 pitch. Sarhat. First pitch swinging again from Rodriguez. Tipped straight back. Runners at first and second. 4 runs in on the inning. The pitch from Sarhat outside, 1-1. And it has a similar feel to the last time these Bucs played the Oilers, or rather the Pilots, at least officially on July 1st, just under a week ago. And it was tough because they got down 5-0.
Yeah.
But just like now, it feels like it's almost 9-0 because of how this team has played against them. 1-1, Sarhat, a long look. Fastball high.
See you, Burt Wells. Thank you.
Appreciate it, Burt.
Burt says the toughness on display here by the broadcaster phenomenal. Thank you, Burt. It is a literal and figurative bloodbath, yet we persist. Burt says, proud to be a Buck no matter what the score is. Me too. You and me both there, Burt. And I don't know. That's at least a liter, maybe 3.
Yeah, you need some
milk.
Need some milk. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Skied foul.
If anybody knows a way to get blood out of pants, that would also help.
You are the stain expert, right?
I am the I invented stains, so I can remove it for sure.
You invented stains.
Got a long night already.
Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Sarhat's pitch. just high.
Yeah.
3 balls and 2 strikes and 2 outs. Both runners will be off on the pitch. Elijah Rodriguez stands in on the left side. Michael Sarhat looks down to Burkhalter. Here comes the full count pitch. Fouled.
Rodriguez staying alive. Sarhat. There is a chance, I guess. Well, no, nobody's up. This is going to be his inning. Going to say if he throws a ball or allows Rodriguez on, there might be some relief in play, but I don't know. I guess not.
Yeah, it doesn't look that way. Unless somebody's ready down there. 3-2 once again. And again, spoiled at the plate.
Sorry, they're doing a little experimentation.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As Sarhat looking for anything to get him out of this inning.
Yeah.
4 runs across already. Trying to make sure that he limits the damage and only allows those 4. Rodriguez again stays alive.
Sarhat pumping in the zone.
9th pitch of the AB coming up. And it'll be the 82nd pitch for Sarhat. 5 runs on 7 hits for the Glacier Pilots. 3-2. Swing and a miss. I don't know if it's the end of Sarhat's night, but if it is, he does it with a strikeout. Bottom 4 coming up. Bucs offense got to get something going here on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
Stay away from my wife. Hi, I'm Ben Stiller. My job as an actor is making you believe what you're seeing is real. Louise, will you? The pain is real.
That the cold is real. Don't say that about yourself. I know. I know.
But friendship is real.
The real is real.
But it's not real. It's just acting. Wow, that's like really good. Or was I just acting? Only way to know is to try it for yourself.
This is really, really ridiculously good tasting.
Ben Stiller.
Yeah, that's Ben
Yes.
Stiller. That is Ben Stiller. Who sings this song?
Johnny Country. Does this write this down? George Strait.
George Strait, the troubadour.
Ah.
It sure is George Strait. Nice. It's Siniceros again.
Here's the bad news.
I'm going to come out and say it. I don't like him. I don't.
And he only has 50 pitches.
He beats our baseball team. I don't like that.
Well,
I cannot deal with that.
Well,
anymore.
here's the thing. Me and Harper were talking earlier today, saying that Sinceros and Uper are the 2 ones that we don't want to face. But at this point, we haven't seen Uper in a month. I'd like to try him out for size because Sinceros has not done anything better. Just continues to just go through this lineup like it's nothing when it's the best lineup in the ABL, statistically.
Yep.
Here's Lex Bodeker, the Knight, out of UCF. He watches the ball. Back-to-back innings, Siniceros has started off with a walk. And back-to-back innings, the Bucs have left a runner straight at third.
Yep.
We have an update on the rain at all? 1-0.
It is raining.
Is it going to get worse?
Good question. Thank you. Check back in 10. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Mike Leach, weather report. Walk outside, it's raining. You ever seen those?
I have.
Yeah.
2-0. You heard about the Mike Leach story that came out just after he passed away about his dropping the fake playbook on the Texas sideline.
Is that a joke?
No.
Oh,
You seriously didn't hear this? There's no way you didn't hear this of all people.
You just keep that thought going.
3-0.
That's in there.
That's a strike. Take all the way from Burkhalter, or rather Bodeker.
Baby, write this down.
Are you looking it up?
I'm going to look at it.
Yeah. 3-1 is outside. Ball 4, and for the third inning in a row, a 5-pitch walks starts the bottom half for the Bucs. Brings up Jackson Sorensen with his .376 average.
Brings up number 30 first baseman Jackson Sorensen.
What do you say here, Jackson, huh?
Bucs would really like to get some runs on the board.
This is the story of how I had a TikTok reach 7 million views, and it wasn't my TikTok.
You're joking, bro.
So why did the world see this video?
Because of you?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
So did I see it? I did.
You did.
100%.
Unfortunately,
100%.
Everybody else saw it, but it wasn't on you.
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah, no kidding. Pretty
Where'd you get the
actually.
video from?
It's one of my favorites all time. I watched it a few years back on College Game Day.
Game Day.
So when he died, I said, oh, man, I got to go find that video. And I posted it on Twitter, and then some guy picked it up, and it got 6 million views, 8 million views on TikTok.
Of course it did. At least he had your Twitter
And he left my name on it. Yeah, I got so many people that were texting me, like, oh, dude, my For You page.
Check swing, back pick. Bodeker in safe. Bat did not go across the plate, so it's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Action Jackson.
Yeah, it's my most popular video ever.
And it's not on your account.
Didn't post it.
Dang.
Name's right there. The name and profile picture right there, though.
Did you gain Twitter followers at least?
Did some good numbers on Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah, I think got a few million views on Twitter before it hit TikTok.
Looking back on it, I don't think it was your account I saw it on.
Oh, well, thanks
I don't
a
know.
lot.
Sorry.
It's
1-2 in the turf. I need a new way to say turf. He's in the dirt, in the sand. You can say a lot of things, but like, how do you say turf in a different way? In the artificial grass.
Yeah, all right. A little bit of a mouthful, but it'll do.
And the orange-colored grass, turf. There's a lot.
Orange to you? An orange to you?
Burnt orange. One of my least favorite oranges.
Yeah, it's the worst kind of orange.
Favorite orange is America's Brightest.
Heaven is green and gold, my friend.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss from Sorensen. He got fooled there.
And that's Siniceros is making your best hit, your 4-hole look silly.
Third strikeout of the day for Siniceros.
Saying a lot.
Now it's Lacey.
Sharon Jurgen says they're missing Anchorage and seeing these guys play live. Oh, it's a blast.
That's
Sharon.
fun. Happy you at least got to come down and see it.
I'm sure you're not missing this weather.
No, not fun. Cut and a miss. Lacey has the only hit today for the Bucs. It was a blooper into right field. Bucs have had some good contact, mostly off the bat of Alex Pendergast, who has had 2 shots into right field that have not gotten down. And Elijah Rodriguez, the right fielder for the Glacier Pilots, was able to get to. Lacey swings again, slaps it foul. Look at that slap.
What are your thoughts on this new Threads thing?
I like the idea, but
Pretty
it's
crazy,
just
brother.
Twitter.
I'm a big Twitter guy. I like Twitter.
I like Twitter, and I like it to keep it, and I feel like Mark Zuckerberg is trying to copying it and throwing it into Instagram.
Getting sued for it.
He is?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I would rather not have another social media to worry about. On the ground to Bermudez, double play ball, flip to the shortstop onto the first baseman Barraza. 4-6-3, double play. Sinceros only sees 3 batters after all. We go to the 5th here on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
I guess there's a first time for everything. Today is all about the basics. Gotta have unbeatable focus. Kind of like the unbeatable mileage I get from Chevron with Techron. He knows it helps keep my engine clean, and she knows how to pay with the Chevron app. Everyone's learning today. All right, next stop, the parking lot. The empty parking lot.
Unbeatable mileage for you and your car.
This is Lulu and Lobo.
Ah, it's back.
The woo-woo monster. No, no. 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 Yeah, I can't take this. We need a new place.
With as low as 3% down on a fixed-rate mortgage, your new home is within reach.
All clear. I went home.
Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath.
Talk to a home mortgage consultant or apply online. This is your way home. This is Wells Fargo.
New pitcher on the bump for your Bucs, David Lajovic. Long Beach State University, right?
He's a dirtbag. Lajovic is a dirtbag.
Whoa there. Whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
what a mascot. Lajovic comes into today's game. Having already thrown a pretty good, he has seen some long relief. 6 appearances, 12 and 2/3 innings. He went 3 innings in a relief appearance against the Oilers, has gone 2 1/3 a few times, over 2 innings. And so I like this play here. He can go 2 to 3. Because the Bucs need him. 2.84 ERA.
My guess, and I'm not the coach, but my hope is he can get us to the 7th, if not through it. That would be the best.
I'd enjoy that.
Want to play our game a little early since, you know...
No, not yet.
Okay. We can wait. It's starting to get up there in terms of rain.
I'll look.
It is raining.
Catcher number 3, Troy Harding.
You see that? Look at this. Ha!
Whoa,
Yep.
Bucs!
That right there, you see that, guys? That guy right there is David Logic.
Can you make it say David?
Yep. Sure can.
First pitch hits the batter. Troy Harding gets hit by the pitch. And Lajovic, maybe he just wanted somebody on. There you go. Look at that.
Next to plate.
Kind of hard to see in the white, but you got it.
He hit him, didn't he?
Yeah.
2.84 ERA and 12 and 2/3 is not bad.
How many walks?
10 strikeouts. 9 walks is really, for this team,
not bad. Well, considering how many innings at 12, that's not terrible. It's about a walk.
3 more than a game.
Yeah.
Because the game's only 9 innings. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Due to the recent new rule. You didn't hear?
They weren't 9 innings?
Depends on who you ask. There are reptilians on airplanes now, so anything goes. Wait,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on that, brother? That's some nut stuff. That lady stood up on the aircraft and said, "I'm leaving. That guy's not real." And the whole plane looked back at him.
I've watched that video countless times, and I really never got it until literally like this morning. I watched it over, and I finally saw what she was trying to say. And then I saw the video of the guy. Have you seen that? There was a close-up video.
Fake. Oh, there's a close-up of the dude?
Yeah.
In a hood, normal dude.
Correct. Slow hopper to Pendergast, goes to Sorensen, gets the 1, runner advances to second, 4-3 put out.
If you're watching us right now on YouTube and you haven't seen it, literally
Yeah,
leave
go
our
watch
YouTube
it.
channel to
Go
go
watch
watch
it.
it. Lady on a plane. She stands up, she's walking down the aisle, very explicit. And she says, you all can stay on this plane. I'm getting off. That guy's not a real person. That's not a real person. Lady, what?
Why?
Now, here's what's wild. Somebody posted today on Twitter, and I thought it's such a great, it's a really good tweet. It said, 3 years ago, us Americans would have said, wow, she's either insane or hammered. Today, half of people are going, what if she's right? What
Wait
people
a
are
minute.
asking the question, what if that guy wasn't a real person?
1-0, up high.
Because apparently people believe in these things called reptilian, where the
What?
Freemasons, it's great content. I scrolled for
I've heard of
hours
Freemasons.
today. Right. But the Freemasons have made friends with aliens who shapeshift from reptiles to humans, and she didn't think the guy sitting next to her on the plane was a real human being.
Green jacket, obviously a lizard.
Right, guys in a green hood. That guy's not real. Not a real guy.
What?
Legendary, man.
Now
There's been a lot of content the last couple days. It's just blowing my mind. Taylor Swift releasing a new album. one of the worst things that could have ever happened to music or a new song or whatever it is.
Well, it's not even new.
Oh, yeah, it's like re-releases?
Yeah.
Somebody said put it in baseball terms. It's like the University of Tennessee, the real UT, got a new home run celebration. And it's a tank that drives the player around the field for sub 20 minutes after he hits a home run. Look, it was cool at first. Everybody kind of enjoyed it. Then it got annoying. By now, only really insane people care.
3-1. Outside.
Normal people just want it to end. No need for the tank around the field.
No, you don't.
No need for Taylor Swift, whatever it is. What are we doing here? Why are we letting this happen? Who in society said, all right, yeah. This can become a cult following. What did she do?
Maybe she's not real.
And I know I'm just dogging her, man. Are you a Taylor Swift guy? Because I know I was dogging Disney people, and you were a big Disney guy.
See, I was, but now I'm not.
Okay, you're not a big Taylor Swift guy now.
No, not anymore.
You got tired of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can explain later.
Oh, jeez. You have like a traumatic Taylor Swift experience?
Kind of.
What? Ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Told me I basically couldn't talk while she was singing Taylor Swift in the car.
She told you couldn't talk while she sang Taylor Swift in the car?
Yep. Literally, did that.
Oh, put her hand over your mouth?
Mm-hmm.
That's a no-no. Look, good for you. That whole X word before the word girlfriend, probably a good play there.
Yeah. Yeah, it took a bit, but that became the play.
Yeah. You've done well, friend. Jeez.
There's worse, but I won't get into it.
See the whole Britney Spears thing, too.
Yeah, that's odd.
Hey!
Strike 3. Lajovic records his first strikeout.
You see the video of Britney Spears?
Yeah, I saw it. And here's the thing. I'm glad they're not pressing charges because she was tapping a guy who is literally, I know it's, in terms of ESPN, what Aaron Judge was last year. Like, they are glorifying this guy like he's just this amazing athlete. And so he has his security team right there because everybody wants to talk to him. And she just tapped this guy on the back when she's way smaller. Ooh!
Yeah, that hurt.
Fouled off the ankle there for
Look,
Blake Jackson.
If you're a man, you're a woman, you're whoever, I don't think the security detail was paying too much attention
to put it back.
Whether it was Britney Spears, the President of the United States, whoever. She touched Victor Wembanyama, and the security guard guy just whips right back around, and man, did he hit her.
Well, and here's the thing. It wasn't even trying to. He
Yeah,
just turned around with his
You can't tell
arm.
in the video, right? You can't tell if it was intentional to hit whoever was behind. Again, he had no idea it was Britney Spears. That's become a whole thing.
Do you think this becomes that big of a deal if it's just a normal person who tries to press charges?
Of
because
course not.
Britney is not pressing charges.
course
But
not.
if it was somebody who wasn't, that's low. That was just a wild headline, though. Like, Victor Wembanyama, the newest, 19, 20-year-old sensation.
Right.
Against Britney Spears, who her time, afraid to put it, it's coming and going.
Not friends here. They're not friends, it seems.
No, not at all. 1-1.
I mean, who would have thought that?
Jolted
though,
foul.
You know? I mean, so many. 20 years ago, you tell somebody, yeah, Britney Spears tried to touch a rookie NBA player, 18-year-old guy on the bench, tap him on the back, and got backhanded. Dude, what?
1 ball, 2 strikes, Lajovic. Check on the run of the pitch. Sailed foul.
Starting
to run out of words.
Looking at the weather here, yeah. I mean, it's
slowed.
It has. It's not as bad. It's snowing up in the mountains right back behind us.
Oh, what a perfect day. I have my snowman socks on.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it looks like the rain's going to hold off more than we thought till about 10.
Well, it's only 7:30. Ball taken.
It's still terribly cold and gross down there.
Yeah, it's awful. This is not a fun game to play in.
No,
in terms of comfortability.
Good thing you and I are in the booth. Dude,
Yeah.
it is going to snow
I don't
all
know.
over the mountains.
It hasn't been too comfortable for you.
Oh, yeah.
2
Almost
balls,
lost
2
a sailor
strikes.
Earlier. You've been doing this whole thing alone for the rest of the summer.
No, I think I would have not allowed that to
Yeah,
happen.
bring somebody else in.
No, I would have just jolted you back to life.
Huh.
Here, I would have smacked you back to life, raked you back to life, shot you back to life. I would've-
Yeah. Flied me back to life.
Yeah, well, sailed you. I would have called Captain Bucko to attempt the CPR.
I miss that guy.
Yeah.
We don't talk about him enough. What do you say about a strikeout here, huh?
That'd be nice. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runners on, 2 outs. Runners off on the pitch here, and David Lajovic on the mound. Hits him. Well, I'd rather him hit him than throw the ball away, but not great.
Yeah,
Second hit batter of the inning.
Yeah, I'll give you that much.
They beat him with hammers.
Yep, I'll tell you that.
Bases loaded and 2 outs. That brings up
Will
second baseman number 26, Will Bermudez.
He's 1 for 2, which means he's raised his 400 average. Nice.
Pretty good at the whole baseball thing, dude.
Yeah.
He's good.
That's low.
If he had been here longer, he would be a shoo-in for Player of the Year in the ABL.
Yeah, well, and here's the thing. There's still a good amount of time to where he'll probably have
shot.
Not a comparable amount of at-bats, but enough. Sailed left field down the line. Small area, but Bodeker makes the catch in foul territory.
It's random.
No runs come across for Lajovic. He loads him up, but just does it for fun. Bottom of the 5th coming up on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
They call him the harder farmer, a real bad man with a soft side for hard lemonade. He's got a nose for lemons and for trouble. This time he's back with half tea, half lemonade, and 100%. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Get your hands on some today before the harder farmer gets his hands on you.
When Subway opened, they changed the fast food game. But sometimes you gotta refresh to be fresh. Welcome to the Eat Fresh Refresh, where there's so much new, some say it can't fit in one ad. I say, we're talking a new All-American Club, deli-style oven-roasted turkey, and...
Oh, that's the new steak and cheese.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. That's the one with the new seasoning.
And that was the new MVP Parmesan vinaigrette.
Right, which makes the next level foot. Hold up, the Subway logo? Wait, I'm out of
Welcome back to Anchorage, Alaska. Jace Andrews and Drake Joel here with you. 5-0 Glacier Pilots. And back on the mound is Siniceros. Bucs have not had his number at all this summer. This is the 3rd time they're facing him, and it's the 3rd time that they are just being shut down by Siniceros. They'll have Narrett to lead it off as it's 6, 7, and 8 in the bottom of the 5th. Rain is going to hold off, so it looks like we're going to get through this game, the full 9, hopefully, which means it'll be at least the next 5 innings for the Bucs to try and tie this game at the least, if not take the lead.
Only a run an inning. That's only 1 run per inning.
That is true. That is
forget.
what is needed. Plus, if you get a run an inning, you're probably taking Siniceros out of the
Right
mound.
fielder, Joey Narrett.
Well, and if pattern follows true here, it'll be one of the better relievers for the Glacier Pilots taking on us again. As
No
Taj Bradley, is that his name? Fouled off there by Narrett. I'll get the name here.
Let's see if I can give you predictions. Ty Atkins.
Atkins, that's what it is. I was about to say. It's T-A-I, right?
Yeah.
T-A-I. Taj Bradley's a pitcher for the Tampa Bay Rays. That's what it is.
I don't think he's playing today.
No.
Not here.
0-1. Topped up the middle. Shortstop pick at first in time. Harding gets it over. And now there is 1 gone. Zach Thomas at the plate. 6-3 put out.
T.
ZT, the new Mercer.
DH, number 27, Zach Thomas.
What are their colors?
Orange.
And?
Black.
I thought it was navy blue.
Maybe.
Can you name me their claim to fame? Because there is a certain sporting event that they did, as that one is lifted into center. Center fielder Jackson roams to his left, squeezes the ball in his mitt, Route number 2.
Baseball. They had a Golden Spikes winner, I believe.
That is one, but there's one that I think is more well-known. That put Mercer onto the scene in terms of sports world.
NCAA March Madness upset.
Bingo. Who'd they beat? Thought I wouldn't get that.
Ole Miss.
Huh?
Duke.
There you go. Why'd you say Ole Miss?
Because it's one of my favorite upsets of all time, Valparaiso and Duke.
Because of Ole Miss?
Valparaiso and Ole Miss, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It was the coach. Drew?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know his first name.
Homer Drew is
Homer.
the coach.
Hey, Homer, Alaska.
Bryce Drew was the one who hit the game-winning shot.
1-0. Inside to Burkhalter. Is Bryce at Grand Canyon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he is. Of course, Scott, national
Baylor,
championship
yeah.
head coach at Baylor. I have a video of me reacting to the national championship from Stillwater in the middle of my Oklahoma State dome. Oh, I was jumping for joy. 2-0. Little Texas leaguer into left field, but coming on hard and fast is Stinson. And it's 1-2-3. Bucs go quietly, and their offense has really been shut down today by Siniceros. We'll go to the top of the 6th inning as it looks like Logic will be back out on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
It's 5-0.
We are a family business serving Alaskans for over 60 years. Our founder is my dad, Herb Beckman, a German immigrant who started the business in 1963 with his good friend Otto. To this day, the business is dedicated to making products that are distinctive and of the highest quality.
When Arby's added bacon to the Wagyu Steakhouse burger, it was like, not bad. Then Arby's grabbed that peppercorn ranch and has never felt more alive. Arby's, we have the meat.
In 1986, we started Alaskan Brewing Company. And so we've always tried to reflect the quality that the state has in the beers that we make.
Alaska's beautiful. It's true. It's real.
For 30 years, we've been trying to capture the nature of Alaska and put it in a bottle. Today, 30 years later, we're still making beer in the last frontier.
All right, who sings it? Who sings it?
Taylor Swift. Can you name the song name?
No
I actually know
chance.
this. You need to calm down.
Really? That's the name of the song?
Yeah, I think so.
She's the worst.
She needs to calm down.
Yes.
This is a meme
That's
song.
Greg, our PA guy, who has
there's a
said,
bunch of that.
Greg heard us and said, all right, you'll see. You'll all see. And just immediately played Taylor Swift.
Ditto. Okay, I see it.
Shout out, Greg.
Will Carpenter, the designated hitter at the plate. 1 for 1 with a walk.
Logic loaded him up just to clean him off.
Just for show. That's all it is.
David's whip, 142. Not terrible. Terrible.
Strike.
That's honestly one of the better whips in this league. Oh, Logic.
Got Carpenter there. He was going golfing. Missed the ball. That's a stroke, sir. 1-2. Inside. Good pitch, though. You know, in normal baseball, at least normal baseball fields with turf, not turf, outside 3 and 2, you have the little grounds crew come in after the 3rd and the 6th to rake the infield, to get all that stuff. I think they should start doing that here just because of the turf buildup at each bag.
Yep.
3-2 foul tip. Burkhalter can't hold on.
So you got official word on dinner tonight?
She told me last night when we were at dinner, I have ribs that are frozen. We will do that on Saturday. Oh, but I'm not going to be here on Saturday. Ball forward, Carpenter, by the way. He'll take a walk to lead off the top of the 6th for the Grange Pilots. She said that I will do it on Saturday. Oh, wait, I'm not going to be here on Saturday. Guess we'll have to do them tomorrow.
Huh.
But then I have heard nothing since.
Okay.
I do know for a fact that she will be leaving tomorrow, which means that Saturday and Sunday will be on our own.
Sunday we're going on a Glacier cruise.
Oh, that'll be so much fun. You picked the chowder, right? Good choice. New batter, Nathan Barraza. You want to try and guess a fact about Barraza?
No.
Okay, well, he pitched against us last time.
Yeah. 4th of July.
Yep. His brother played at Hawaii Pacific. Hawaii Pacific, the conference rival of
Azusa Pacific.
Point Loma. Where?
Wow, I didn't know
Sarhat.
that.
Well, didn't you hear? Were you not at dinner that night where he was talking that he's going to go to Hawaii a couple
He
times?
did say that, yeah.
Lajovic on the mound. He has a 2-0 count after had the, what was it? Was it 2-1 against, or 1-2 against the previous batter?
1-2.
And then walked Carpenter after that. Now has a 2-0 count on Barraza. Nathan is 1 for 3. Came into today with a .324 average. Brought it up by .001 to 325. 2-0. 3-0. Ball for it. Lajovic can't find the zone at the moment.
No, yeah.
Ken Hokup's going to come out and talk to him. Looks like we got a pitcher in the bullpen.
Well,
It's Michael Nunez.
Hate for Lajovic to only go.
Hey, he's getting pulled. It'll be Michael Nunez coming in. Buckhouse guy.
A lot of ball game left.
5-0. Runners at first and second. Bucs going to the bullpen here on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
I'm currently the discipline engineering team leader at VP Win. I'm actually a chemical engineer by training. I started my career in the upstream oil and gas division. Spent about 8 years supporting operations, both in onshore and offshore processing platform. I knew I was ready for a change. As luck had it, I ended up in wind on a short-term assignment, which then I knew had to turn into a long-term assignment. I think if I were to advise people who are in upstream now and would like to transition into renewables, I would say learn as much as you can about the actual problems that wind farms face, the challenges they have to overcome, and how your skill set can help solve those problems. The general operating principles and operating rigor is the same, whether you're in upstream oil and gas or supporting operations on a wind farm.
Loyola Marymount's own Michael Nunez on the mound, and Buckhouse's own Michael Nunez. Drake.
Michael Nunez, 6'3", 175-pound righty out of Loyola Marymount University, a sophomore there at LMU. 5.40 ERA in 3 appearances, 1 save, 3 1/3 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts, no walks, 4 hits. Has already faced the Pilots. Last time he did was on July 1st. Went 1 inning of 1 earned run and 1 hit work, striking out 1 of the 4 batters that he faced. Michael Nunez.
He'll face Elijah Rodriguez, who is 0 for 3. He is the only person to not reach safely today. He has struck out once and has lowered his average from 342 to 329.
I mentioned Wembanyama earlier.
Yep.
Finished 2 for 13 in his summer league debut.
Has Baylor boy played?
Yes.
How do you do?
Very good. 2 really solid games for Keontae George.
Bunt put out, strike taken, bunt pulled back.
No Oklahoma State guys in the league, I assume.
In the league?
Well.
And not in the summer league.
Rookies, yeah.
Marcus Smart.
Yeah. Kate Cunningham.
Rest in peace. freaking hurt my heart to watch him lead the Celtics. That was my two freaking things combining right there.
Yeah.
0-1.
Oh,
Outside.
good pitch.
Did somebody from Baylor sign with the Lakers, right?
I don't think so.
I swear somebody. It's not Jonathan Motley. I'll go check in a second. 1-1.
Ish Wainwright?
No, he didn't sign with the Lakers. He's still with Phoenix.
Yes.
Slow. There was
Royce O'Neal?
No, he's still with the Jazz.
Right.
There was somebody. He had dreads, but it's not Motley.
Torian Prince?
Yes, Torian. I think he signed with the Lakers for a 1-year deal.
Huh, news to me. Wow.
I'll
good
go
for
check
him.
it to make sure. 2-1 is a strike. 2-2. Yeah, Los Angeles Lakers. He was signed with them after playing for the Timberwolves.
Wouldn't you know?
I don't see the contract. 1-year deal. Fouled off there. 1 year, $4.5 million for LA.
Good for him. I could borrow a bit.
He'll back up LeBron probably.
Yeah.
With his position. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 bodies on the bases.
Austin Reeves.
It's not 3-2. Pitch from Nunez. Double play ball. Hebert flip to Pendergast. On to Sorensen, not in time. Rodriguez's speed beats out the throw.
Yeah, that was the problem. You got the fastest player maybe in this entire league at the plate. And he beat it out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah?
The fielder's choice worked. That's otherworldly.
That's a first.
That never happens.
Going out runners in the corners. Here's catcher number 3,
Troy Harding, the catcher. 314 average coming in. He's gone 1 for 2, so he's raised it now to 321. Just looking, there's only 1 batter in this lineup. 2 batters who have a batting average below 320 inside pitch, which is why they have the best batting average in the ABL. But the problem is, and we've seen it tonight, it's just singles, and they just keep hitting them.
Pilots 5 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Bucks no runs on just 1 hit, 1 error.
1 hit came back in the 2nd inning off the bat of Cade Lacey.
Been a while.
1-0. Stopped off the artificial turf. Burkhalter keeps it in front of him as he blocks the 5-hole.
As opposed to the unartificial turf. The biotic turf.
Oh, man. Now we have fake turf. Fake people, fake turf. What's going on here?
Reptilians.
2-1. Rodriguez takes off. It's a hit and run, fouled straight back, and the news left there, but goodness, she almost got hit by 1 when he went down.
I think it was a he, but yes.
Well,
it was.
The news almost got hit.
Yeah.
I'll just say that.
He has left the stadium, seen enough. Got his 2 runs and 1 strikeout. And said, that's enough for my Vosat tonight.
I haven't heard Vosat in a bit.
Yeah, it's tough.
2-1 here from Nunez. Rodriguez takes off again, and we thought about it. It was a bluff, a strike at the plate.
Vosat makes you shudder.
Yeah. Good pun. Pick off. Rodriguez back in safely, but Nunez smartly just says, hey, I'm keeping an eye on you. What is it? A Reed, VO, Vosat, and package.
Yep. Sotvo.
2-2. Sotvo, yeah. I didn't do any of those. Oklahoma State does not like you starting something with an interview.
Right, I didn't prefer Sato either.
Full count. Rodriguez at first. Another Pilot over. On third, that's Barraza. Pop straight up. Home run in a silo, but it's an out here at Mulcahy. Whoa. Well,
almost wasn't.
Maybe I should wait. Pendergast holds on to it, though, for the second out. Jacob Stinson comes up, and he has a 227 average. He is one of the two batters who does not bat 320 or better.
Yeah, you left him stranded, loaded in the top of the fifth with Lajovic. Can you leave two stranded here in the top of the sixth with Nunez?
Strike, but not called. I thought it was at least.
Yeah, no need for a throw. No need for a throw.
Runner goes, so Elijah Rodriguez has his 10th stolen base of the season. Stenson, 5 for 22 on the year. 1-0 pitch. High fly ball, left field. Bodeker to his left. Side retired. Michael Nunez has a couple guys get on, but Bucs have done a good job today at stranding Glacier Pilots runners. 5-0 though still as we head to the bottom of the sixth on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
When I first moved to Alaska, my whole family was saying, oh boy, this is a strange phase in his life.
I saw pictures of the place, gorgeous scenery, and then I took a summer job here and fell totally in love with the mountains, the ocean, everything. But I think what kept me here was the people.
The idea of starting a brewery seemed to match and mesh what we enjoyed about our life up here. Each other, beer, working hard, and creating something.
When we started out really small, we only sold our beer in Alaska. Now that we sell our beer outside, when I travel and I see our beer, it's neat to think that it came all the way from Alaska and I had a hand in making it.
The nature of starting a business in Alaska really was just an extension of what Alaska is all about. There needs to be somewhat of a free spirit, a frontier.
We just wanted to make a living up here and brew beer and have fun. We're doing the best we can to put Alaska in a bottle.
Welcome back here. 5-0 Glacier Pilots. And right now, the Bucs, well, they're trying to take the last train as they're trying to get some runs on the board.
Yeah.
Drake told on my left, Jace Andrews here with you.
It's still only 5, which is not terrible.
Leading off for the Bucs, shortstop number 2, Curtis Hebert.
Well, you mentioned it. This is a pretty good part of the lineup. 9, 1, and 2. Hebert, Smith, Pendergast. 2 of those batting 310 plus, and Smith is the fastest person on planet Earth. Curtis Hebert takes the ball as he has to bend out of the way.
Good spot in the lineup, and please, dear goodness, get Siniceros out of this game.
Yeah. Trying to see here. Looks like Siniceros. This will be his. Oh, that's launched deep into left field. Looking up, it's over the wall. That ball is gone. Curtis Hebert with his first home run of the year. It's a run for the Bucs, and it's 5-1.
Curtis Hebert, when it's 50 and raining, says, I grew up playing in this. Doesn't affect me. First dinger of the season, first run of the game, and I mean off the bat, you knew it.
That brings up center fielder number 23, Miles Smith.
Brings in the first run for the Bucs off the bat of Hebert as he gets around on one. It's 5-1, and now Miles Smith steps in. Strike.
Do it again, do it again.
Sinceros, I was getting to, he's now at 71 pitches. That was his 71st that got sent out of here. No balls and 1 strike. Miles still looking for his first home run of the season. Not a power hitting guy. He is, however, an on-base guy.
Bucs lead the league in
home runs.
Yep.
Walks.
Also that.
Hits, runs,
strikeouts,
triples, doubles, everything but average strikeouts. Caught stealing, stolen bases. It's weird.
Yep.
There is something in me that feels like the Pilots got to be just joking here, because the Bucs lead in hits, doubles, triples, runs, everything, but not average.
Not average.
In fact, average, they are, let me go look at the official stat, they're 10 points below the Pilots.
Pilots strand a lot of guys, man.
They do. 2-2. Miles Smith didn't like the strike call, now has to protect. Two pitch from Sinceros to Smith. Cut and miss. After the home run, Sinceros comes back with a strikeout.
Smith does not do that very often.
One out. That brings up second baseman.
Sinceros. Now it's 4 strikeouts.
AP steps in. Buckhouse guy that has not hunted before.
Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
We were watching a bear hunt and a moose hunt one night. Popped up, right side, fair territory, Bermudez, about 10 feet on the outfield grass. Catches it for out number 2 as AP goes down on 1 pitch. Yeah, he said that he likes the idea of hunting, but he just doesn't think he can kill it.
Number 9, Lex Bodeker.
Why Alaska?
Yeah.
Alex, why Alaska?
Well, maybe it was just kind of like Joey. He was asked to, hey, you like Alaska?
Yeah. You know, stepped outside just a second ago to clean up the bloody nose mess.
Oh, yeah. How is it?
Can see your breath.
See, I thought I could see that earlier when I went down to the interview with Ken, and I was like, nah, that's just like, it's just this area. It's fake.
A mixture of the cold, of the fog, moisture. There's a lot going on in the old air tonight, but it's not warm.
Lex Bodeker at the plate. I really want to get a counter on how many home runs we've each called, because I kind of feel bad. I feel like I've gotten a lot more.
Really? You think so? Maybe.
Well, I had the 2 in the first game I called.
Yeah. You've gotten both Alexas.
That's true. You've gotten both Alexas.
And Turgeon.
You've gotten both of Turgeons. I got Alex's. I got both of Cade's, right? I got Curtis's. I don't know. Maybe it's more even than I think.
Maybe.
3-0 from Sinceros. Almost hits him. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk. We'll bring up Jackson Sorensen, who has struggled today. At least he looked like it. He has a walk. He's only 0 for 1, but his last at-bat, boy, did he look a little silly up there. And, hey, we got a mound visit. Sinceros, he is at 80 pitches, 81. They're going to go to the bullpen. Well, let's see if it's Ty Atkins, though. It's Ty Atkins.
Ruined my night.
It's Ty Atkins. We'll come back. Atkins
fun.
now on the mound.
It was fun.
We're in the bottom of the 6th on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
Boar's Head has harnessed the power of fire to unlock an intense new flavor. An expertly charred, flame-grilled masterpiece to take your senses to new heights. Because when Boar's Head lights a fire, we ignite an experience worth savoring. New Boar's Head Firesmith Flame-Grilled Chicken Breast. Flavor forged in flame. Available only at the deli and only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
If there's one thing I've learned at Speedy Glass, it's that every chip becomes a crack. Today, I'm going to show you why. When we look at a chip up close, we see tons of tiny cracks that are just waiting to spread. Don't wait for your chip to crack. Repair it at Speedy Glass before having to replace the entire windshield. You'll save time. You'll be back on the road within an hour. Book an appointment at speedyglass.ca.
Speedy Glass Repair. Speedy Glass Replace.
A familiar face, Ty Atkins, on the mound out of the University of Hawaii. Drake?
Well, this is some of the worst news you can get. Ty Atkins has 14 2/3 innings pitched and 21 strikeouts this year. Only 3 walks, 13 hits, 2.45 ERA. Has not allowed more than 2 earned runs in a single appearance yet this season. He has faced the Bucs in a total of 6 innings. In those 6 combined between 2 different appearances, has allowed 1 earned run, 6 hits, no walks, 9 strikeouts in 6 innings.
2 outs in the inning as he comes on with 1 runner on. It's Bodeker at first after Siniceros gave up the home run to start the inning. Then he went past the next 2 batters, Miles Smith and Alex Pendergast. A 4-pitch walk to Bodeker. And now here's Sorensen, left on left. It's a ball on the first pitch he sees.
Of course it's left on left.
To some extent, I think Sorensen doesn't mind it considering he hasn't faced Sinceros. Oh, first pitch off the ankle. He's got the guard there, though, so he's all right. 1-1.
Yeah, Siniceros had really gotten to Sorensen in the last AB.
Yeah, he looked really bad on that last swing, going down to a knee. 1 ball and 1 strike. Breaking pitch that didn't break until very late, and it didn't break enough. 2-1. May have been a little high, too. It kind of came at the head of Sorensen for a moment. 2-1 pitch here. That's outside. That is one thing with Atkins is I feel like for the most part, you can tell which pitches are going to be balls and which ones are going to be strikes. The problem is it's just very hard to hit the strikes. 3-1. Point.
Yep.
Right there. Full count. And it's probably going to be the same pitch. Just that funky arm slot. It's so hard.
That's exactly what it is.
3-2, Bodeker takes off, strike 3.
100%, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a strike.
Sorensen talks a little bit to the umpire, but that was strike 3. Top of the 7th coming up. Bucs get 1 back on dinger from Curtis Hebert.
No errors and 1 left on.
It was time to update the bathroom.
But we didn't want to break the bank.
Rebath made it effortless. A Rebath design consultant came to our home and presented us ideas and products in a way that made our decisions simple.
They took away the old, installed the new, and gave us the bathroom
we've always wanted.
Style affordably. Call 1-844-9REBATH for your free in-home design consultation today.
Of all the reasons we love Alaska, easy isn't one of them. We like a good challenge, but we also love innovative technology that simplifies our busy lives. Whether you want to make a deposit or pay a bill, check in or check out, or quickly send and receive money, one bank has the online and mobile tools to help you through whatever comes your way. Simple, secure, reliable. Bank on the go. First National Bank, Alaska.
Arby's new Steakhouse Garlic Ribeye Sandwich. Who knew the best thing to come from a steakhouse wouldn't even come from a steakhouse? Arby's did. That's who. Arby's, we have the meat.
Michael Nunez on the mound again. Will Hinson at the plate. First pitch to him. It's inside.
Yep.
Bucs were able to get 1 run back in the bottom of the 6th off the home run from Curtis Hebert. 5-1. That was the final of the last game these two played that counted at least. 2-up. Drake gets time.
Oh, geez. Let's do it.
What day is today?
National Seward's Folly Kitchen closes at 7 p.m. day.
No.
Close. That was close. I feel it.
You're closer than most first guesses. I would say that, but not necessarily.
National Restaurant Day.
No.
All right,
Strike on a
Nunez.
fastball.
Very nice. National Chili's Day.
No. Spoils it.
All right, what's the first hint?
Food.
There's a foul ball brought to you by ABC Alaska.
National Fried Food Day. Hibachi Day. Fried chicken, fried steak. National Grilled Salmon Day.
Foul territory, right side. Sorensen chasing it. He makes the catch and runs into the fence. 1 out.
Mashed potatoes. National Mashed Potato
No.
Day.
Next
Breakfast,
up, one
lunch,
out.
National
Shortstop
Dinner
number
Day.
20, Joey Wright.
Next hint is dessert.
Oh, National Ice Cream Day.
No. Close.
Ice Cream Sunday. Ice cream.
No. Don't think ice cream. But
National Cake Day. National Birthday Cake Day.
No.
National Cobbler Day.
No.
Fudge Day.
No. Very close to what this is.
Taffy.
No. 1-1 count to the new batter, Joey Wright, who singled in 2 runs last time.
Chocolate milk.
Take off the milk.
National Chocolate Day?
Yeah.
All right. Happy National Chocolate Day, everybody.
National Chocolate Day.
How are you celebrating?
1-1.
Go get me a molten lava cake from Chili's.
Oh, sounds good. I will say, I am a cookie skillet person in Chili's, though.
Chili's is grossly overpriced in Anchorage, by the way.
Do they not have the 3 for $11 or whatever it is?
I don't know.
Straight up. Oh, my. Home run in a silo for sure. Burkhalter makes the catch. Tough play. Ball was spiraling in the air. Gets a little glove tap from his pitcher. There's 2 outs.
Nunez has looked good. Now, can the Bucs deal with Ty Atkins is the real question.
I have an idea how many pitches he usually throws.
Atkins usually goes 2 innings.
Probably
Maybe
about
3,
30 pitches,
yeah.
30, 40. Outside pitch from Nunez to the new batter, Blake Jackson, who is now going to South Carolina this upcoming year.
Yeah, got to be good to go to South Carolina and play baseball.
1-0. Can you name a famous player in the MLB? Or at least an MLB player that went to South Carolina? I know one.
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Really, JBJ's a...
Strike, 1-2. Yeah, he was a Gamecock.
Huh. Did he play during that 2011 national champ? They won it back-to-back, 10 and 11.
He was on both those teams.
Wow.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Michael Nunez. Oh, he waves the batter goodbye with his glove. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th here as it's stretch time in Mulcahy.
Man, valet took forever.
There's no valet here.
Who took my... That could have been bad.
Welcome to today's side quest. The store run against the clock. Just another day in the life of a Mike. Lemonade that hits harder for Mikes that go harder. The world needs more Mikes.
Welcome back. We're at Mulcahy Stadium. We're in Alaska.
Yes.
Drake Toll is to my left.
Also true.
Jace Andrews
is to my
is
right.
me. Ty Atkins is on the mound as he'll face 5, 6, and 7. Lacey, Narrett, and Thomas. Lacey watches the ball outside. Lacey had the only hit for a long time until last inning, where it was Curtis Abear who had the home run to give the Bucs something on the board.
Yeah.
1-0 here from Atkins. Strike. Funky arm slot. Looks like a slider, but it probably was a fastball.
Throws hard, low nines.
One ball and one strike here from Ty Atkins. 2K to Lacey.
Oh.
Foul tipped into the mitt.
Wasn't quite close, was he?
One ball and 2 strikes here from Ty Atkins. Strike.
Oh, that's inside.
I thought that was inside too.
Yeah, it
Dave
was.
Lacey thinks the same. Can't argue too much though, as I think someone's got in the arguing already last inning.
Right.
Joey Narrett brings up Joey Narrett. Can you name an animal that has the name Joey?
Yes, it's a kangaroo.
Good job.
Come on.
Come on.
You think that little of me?
No, I just wanted you to say it. Strike at the plate.
Well, you got me to say it. Also, Ty Atkins is unstoppable. It was fun. I enjoyed
it was a
when the
fun
Bucs
time.
were playing earlier, yeah.
I enjoy when the Bucs are playing anybody but this team.
Oh, it's so
It's wild.
frustrating.
Especially since all the time, 0-1, swing and a miss. Of the, what is this, the 5th game that's counted? 4th game?
Maybe, yeah.
Whichever one it is, it's the 4th. Because we've seen Sinceros 3 times and Uper once.
Yep.
Sinceros, we've seen 3 times. Atkins, we've seen 3 times. That's probably the best 1-2 combination coming out of the bullpen in the entire ABL.
Yeah. Very good chance that that's the case.
Besides, if you can combine Sarhat with Crane, that would be the best one. Because Crane has been a bullpen guy in the past. But
Won't be
either way,
anymore, most likely.
correct.
Yeah, he's
He'll
going
be
to
a
be a starter.
Either way, we've seen that combo from the Pilots 3 of the 4 times we faced them. And then Uper also led the league in strikeouts for the longest time. Outside there. Good job by Joey to lay off it. Atkins now at 15 pitches, rather 14. Not much.
No, he's working efficiently. And he's mowing down the Anchorage Bucs.
1-2. Up the middle. Off the glove, bare hand off it. Atkins to first. It's just unbelievable at this point. He hits it off his glove. It's in midair. He grabs it with his bare hand and throws it to Barraza.
He is making a mockery of our baseball team.
To the plate, with 2 outs. DH number 27, Zach Thomas.
A mockery. When will it ever end?
Zach Thomas at the plate. He watches inside for a ball.
There are children at this complex. Children.
Yeah, this
They
is
have to
not
watch
friendly.
this.
Just makes no sense.
Oh, it
1-0.
hurts.
That's a strike.
No one can touch him. He might be the best pitcher that's ever existed.
No, that's Sinceros.
No. Atkins is better.
1-1 here. The max he's gone all year is 3 innings.
But what a 3 innings it is.
And if he does go that, he would end with 2 outs in the 9th. So he would probably, in theory, just go.
Yes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch to Zach Thomas.
Yeah.
Just inside.
Woof. Good.
You hear the roars of the Glacier Pilots fans. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to the pitcher. Ty Atkins to Zach Thomas. Spoils it.
Good.
Well, the soccer game in left field is concluded. Or it's halftime. 2-2. Hard up the middle to the shortstop. On to Barraza. 6-3 put out. Ty Atkins goes 1-2-3. Top of the 8th coming up on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
If there's one thing I've learned at Speedy Glass, it's that every chip becomes a crack. Today, I'm going to show you why. When we look at a chip up close, we see tons of tiny cracks that are just waiting to spread. Don't wait for your chip to crack. Repair it at Speedy Glass before having to replace the entire windshield. You'll save time. You'll be back on the road within an hour. Book an appointment at speedyglass.ca.
Speedy Glass Repair. Speedy Glass Replace.
An alert from Wells Fargo, $107 at Doggy Lover's warehouse. No, I would never. Doggy Lovers, please. You know me. I don't even know where that is. Look, I'm replying deny. See? Oh, come on. Hello?
Wells Fargo, I did not make that purchase.
I didn't do it!
I'm so glad you caught that.
Uh-huh.
Somebody call the Popo is right, because good gosh, there has been a travesty on the field, and it's Ty Atkins pitching what is not safe for children. And the scoreboard went out. It's 5-1, we're in the top of the 8th. Now the scoreboard's back. Only a short break. Drake Toll and
Nunez
Jace
is throwing
Andrews.
well.
He
Nunez is throwing well. The Bucs just simply cannot hit
No.
any pitcher that the Glacier Pilots throw ever all time.
Looks like it's Dylan Blakey going out to the bullpen right now.
Leading off the 8th.
Could be the 9th inning guy. Nunez looks good, like you said. He's gone 2 innings, and he's only had 28 pitches.
Yeah.
Say that's pretty good. It's Will Bermudez at the plate. He watches outside for ball 1. One-0 pitch. That's a strike.
Yep.
One ball and 1 strike. Bermudez is 1 for 3. Inside almost hit him. 2-1. Nunez looks in, gets the sign from Burkhalter. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's outside.
Oh, close. All right, 3-1. How do you work back in if you're Nunez?
You throw a ball in the strike zone. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4, hard 90.
That dude has walked 15 times against the Bucs.
This time it only took 5 pitches.
On to the plate. Number 19, Will Carpenter.
Double play setup. We've seen Bermudez run a lot, but hasn't had to run too much on the bases. Maybe you can get him out and double play.
Please. I want nothing more.
Will Carpenter takes the strike. Here from Nunez. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw down up high. Tag applied late as Bermudez was already standing on the bag.
What are you pointing at there?
Nothing.
You realize now that it's not the
I
Anchorage Bucs?
realized that. I was processing that.
Very confused. Yeah, I can see how you.
I saw the chat and I was like, what? I'm not getting that. It was a stolen base. Luckily it was a swing and a miss, so it's 0-2. Nunez, check on the runner. Pitch. Strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, Mr. Carpenter. He'll head back to the dugout as Michael Nunez.
I don't think he liked that call all that much.
Second strikeout there.
I don't think he enjoyed that call.
Dang. You know, that would have been a good time for breakfast.
Yeah, it would have been. That's mine. You gotta say that for me now.
It is. Well, that's what I was saying, if only you were here.
Yep.
We'll face the Oilers tomorrow, hopefully.
Yep.
Outside. Well, and if we go by who's pitching, I guess Crane could be tomorrow and not Monday.
Yeah.
So we'll see. 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 out.
Could be Crane tomorrow, you're right. Is Kano tomorrow?
Yeah. He's a starter now. 1-0.
Oh.
Cut the miss. One ball and 1 strike with 1 out. There's a runner at second. It's Bermudez. Strike.
Come on, Nunez.
He's feeling it.
If only his offense could do anything against Ty Atkins.
Is there anybody in the bullpen? No, of course not. 1-2 from Nunez. Just stays alive. Reached the bat out there. Foul ball. Fifth pitch of the AB coming up.
Nunez looks really good now.
He does. He had that first outing where he looked good at the start, then kind of got roughed up. Since then, been really, really good. One, two. Strike 3. Michael Nunez. 3rd strikeout of the night. 2nd in a row.
Looks like just shared a couple words. Barraza was jawing at Nunez on the way back to the dugout.
Yeah, well, Barraza, he can keep jawing in the dugout too. Doesn't matter. He struck out. Looking. How embarrassing. 2 outs.
You tell him.
I know. Of course, Nunez last inning, he did wave goodbye to a batter with his glove, so kind of asking for it. I don't know what words were exchanged.
All 5 of the runs scored by the Pilots were given up by Mike Sarhat. Bullpen's been great. Hitting just awful.
Pitch to Rodriguez, outside.
Awful offensive day. And you're going to have to face guys like Siniceros and Ty Atkins in the playoffs. If you can't hit them, you're going to lose. The Bucs have allowed 5 runs a game all season long. That hasn't been the issue.
Runner goes off. Pitch is a strike. Burkhalter doesn't even care about burritos.
He kind of had to at that point. Nunez didn't check on him. He got a great jump. There was no way.
1-1 now to Rodriguez. Nunez on the mound.
Oh, the sword.
Oh, yeah.
Arg. Nunez is laughing at him.
give
Nunez
it
is
to him.
taunting him.
Give it to him.
Finish him.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Finish
Nunez.
him.
Nunez vying for a 3 strikeout inning. Outside. Oh, I want it to
toying
happen.
with his prey.
I want
Just
it.
toying with his prey.
Give it to me. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at 3rd.
Nunez is making a mockery of these guys. A mockery.
Topped to Sorensen. Flip to Nunez. People, have you heard of Michael Nunez? Because he just set down the Glacier Pilots. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
Of all the reasons we love Alaska, easy isn't one of them. We like a good challenge, but we also love innovative technology that simplifies our busy lives. Whether you want to make a deposit or pay a bill, check in or check out, or quickly send and receive money, one bank has the online and mobile tools to help you through whatever comes your way. Simple, secure, reliable. Bank on the go. First National Bank, Alaska.
Boar's Head has harnessed the power of fire to unlock an intense new flavor. An expertly charred, flame-grilled masterpiece to take your senses to new heights. Because when Boar's Head lights a fire, we ignite an experience worth savoring. New Boar's Head Firesmith Flame-Grilled Chicken Breast. Flavor forged in flame. Available only at the deli and only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Welcome back, everybody. Not welcome back to Ty Atkins, though. He's on the mound. 5-1 the score. Glacier Pilots on top of your Anchorage Bucs. But the Bucs trying to change that in this inning, or at least get some more runs on the board, because when you're down 5-1, you'd really like to get within 2 probably before the ninth.
Yes. What a keen assessment that you have made of this here baseball game.
You're welcome. Swing and a miss. He got a tip of it, it sounds like. Either way, it's a strike to Burkhalter, who leads off this inning with a .265 average. 0 for 1 has walked. Ty Atkins the pitch. Off the leg of the catcher, Harding, and he felt it a little bit. He's going to take a walk. Open umpire going to do the baseball courtesy of walking out to the pitcher, Atkins. Give Harding a little bit. Burkhalter, who's also catcher, checks in on Harding. Says, yeah, that one hurts because there's no padding on the thigh. Burkhalter into right field. It's going foul. It is going to stay fair. It goes into fair territory. Rodriguez misplayed it. Burkhalter to third. He's going to stop there. He gets a triple out of it.
And it's a hit.
Rodriguez just completely got fooled by it.
He forgot how to do baseball for a little bit.
Burkhalter has a smile on his face. That ball was going to go out of play. Then it was going to go out of the ballpark. Then it was going to be foul. Either way, Rodriguez missed all of it.
That brings up number 2 shortstop Curtis Amen.
Side of the line, and
triple for Trenton Burkhalter with his family in attendance.
only the third hit of the game for the Bucs. Uh-oh, folks.
Hey, guess who's at the
5
plate?
more of those, and guess who's leading?
Burkhalter at third. Abear at the plate off his home run.
He's
Watches the
rattled.
ball.
He's rattled.
You can feel it.
Come on.
Get up,
Bucs.
everybody.
Come on, Buck.
Feel the energy. Be the energy.
Life in the ballpark.
1-0. Outside.
Way outside. No, sir. Not on my baseball field.
He's shaking. Rodriguez lost his eyesight. 2-0.
Oh,
That's
way
inside.
inside.
And that's the second time we've seen Rodriguez misplay a ball. The last time he was lucky enough to turn around and have it be right in front of him. This time, not so much. Three out to A-Bear.
Oh,
4-pitch walk.
Not close. Not close.
Uh-oh, Ty.
Oh, time to steal A-Bear and have the guy at the plate
okay.
strike out.
Runners on the corners and Louis out.
Lead off batter, Miles Smith.
Center fielder Miles Smith.
All right.
Do you
Miles.
bunt?
No, zero chance that you
Zero?
bunt.
Okay.
Zero.
Even with the speed?
Even with anything.
Bunt for hit is what I'm saying.
No.
Okay.
No. Because they're going to see it coming. They see this. They know. Oh, look where the third baseman Henson's standing.
He's more standing there to keep Burkhalter on, but yes, he is right at the infield grass. Not on it, but right at it.
Corner infield's going to expect bunt.
A-Bear at first, Burkhalter at third. Pickoff attempt, Burkhalter, or rather A-Bear slides in safely. They had him leaning. He was leaning towards second there. He slid back. Luckily, he wasn't far from the bag.
You yelled Burkhalter. I thought Burkhalter was coming home.
Yeah. Sorry there.
Apologies.
I'm amped.
This is the most exhilarating 5-1 deficit I've ever seen.
Hebert has 4 stolen bases on the year, has been caught twice, just for context. Pitch, Smith, strike. It looks this time that Hebert does not have any intention of going. He's staying very close. No balls and 1 strike here from Ty Atkins to the lefty Miles Smith. Smith check swing, he went across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great pitch, breaking.
Now it's 0-2 to Miles Smith. He's got to protect. Got runners on the corners and nobody out. Got to get some runs in here in the bottom of the 8th if you want to have a chance. That's outside. Oh.
Smith has already struck out once tonight. Lightning does not strike twice.
No.
12 walks this year to his 6 strikeouts coming in. The child actor himself.
One, 2. Long look. The pitch. Stays alive. He reached out for that one.
He's trying to chop it. He's trying to chop at it. Yeah, you can see it. Even you can see his practice swings. It's very defensive. Very defensive swing on a 1-2, 2 strike. Just trying to put the bat out there, make contact.
Son of one of the best NCAA Division I players ever. 1-2 pitch from Atkins to Smith. Before that, a pickoff attempt. And Hebert, he was back before the ball was even halfway to first base. 1-2 from Atkins. Outside, outside. 2-2.
I mean, you can load him up with Alex Pendergast coming to the plate. Be my guest. I'm fine with that.
It's the arm length lead we always talk about. A grand slam is the only thing that could tie it.
I would. Why did you say the words?
I said it. 2-2. Slow, bounding ball. Atkins gets it over in time.
I mean, Atkins, there was no way Atkins would have gone home. I don't know why Burkhalter didn't chance it. You're in a good spot of the lineup. You're in a good spot of the lineup.
Now it's Alex Pendergast, and if he gets a base hit, it becomes 5-3 because of Hebert's speed.
Yeah.
At least a base hit out of the infield. Plus the no play puts out, in theory, it's a bunt.
All right. Play it safe. Third base in.
AP 0 for 3 today. Swings over that one. The 0-1 pitch. That's outside.
Don't do that. I get scared, man. One of these days, he's going to call that pitch a strike.
Atkins at 35 pitches. One. AP swings past it.
Same pitch, too. He just saw it, called the ball, and he chased.
Alex Pendergast at the plate. Trenton Burkhalter at third. Curtis Hebert at second. A 1-ball and 2-strike count from Ty Atkins. Strike 3. AP knew it. Just watched it.
He did, yeah. Did that.
Now it's Lex Bodeker.
Drugs. Runners on second and third. That brings up number 9, left fielder Lex Bodeker.
A base hit most certainly could score Hebert. He'll be off on contact. Gets away. Burkhalter thought about it, but it got away on the wrong side. If it goes away, the first base sider behind him, he scores. But because it went to the left, Burkhalter couldn't go. 1-0 pitch from Atkins. There is a Glacier pilot warming. Up the middle, off the glove. Atkins to first, and it's just unbelievable. Every bounce, every break, every at-bat. Bucs just cannot find the answer against the Glacier Pilots. They have one more inning. We'll go to the top of the ninth from the Anchorage Bucs. Baseball now.
Stay away from my wife.
Hi, I'm Ben Stiller. My job as an actor is making you believe what you're seeing is real. Louise, will you? The pain is real.
That the cold is real. Don't say that about yourself. I know. I know.
But friendship is real.
The real is real.
But it's not real, it's just acting. Wow, that's like really good. Or was I just acting? Only way to know is to try it for yourself.
This is really, really ridiculously good tasting.
Michael Nunez comes back out. He's going to go for a fourth inning here, as he'll face 6, 7, and 8 here in the top of the ninth. And the Bucs today have just squandered chances time after time. It just
corners.
There's been 3 runners stranded at third. There's been 2 times where the Bucs have had first and third, nobody out, and have gotten nothing.
On the corners, nobody out.
I mean, shoot. His first pitch, that's sent into center field, and Smith is there easily. First pitch, first out of the top. It's 5-3 heading into the ninth instead of 5-1.
No, you're asking for way too much here. That would require the Bucs score runs against the Pilots. And as we know,
they don't
not
do
in the cards.
No. 0-1. Another 1 out, new batter. It's Stinson.
0-1.
We watch a strike. I believe the most runs that the Bucs have scored against the Pilots was 3.
In a 7-3 loss. No.
What is 7-3? I think it was 7-3.
13-3.
Oh, nice. Well, that's fun. 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 out. Right-handed hitting Stinson at the plate. Now straight back.
Back here tomorrow night
against the Oilers. We'll see them for the first time since the Peninsula Series. They voted well for them there. 4-1 record.
Oh,
that's smacked into right field. It's going to be a base hit. That's going to be a home run. First home run into right field for Stinson. Couldn't tell if it was going to go out or not. And about 5 to 6 inches above the wall gives the Glacier Pilots a 6-1 lead.
That got out in a hurry.
Michael Nunez can only smile. He's pitched so well. 3 1/3 innings. Been absolute dynamite. Right there, Stinson got him though. Brings up the next batter, Will Hinson. He's 0 for 2. He has walked. Walked twice, actually. 1-0 is the ball. Well, in some ways, that kind of demolishes any thought of a comeback in the ninth.
There was not really much of a thought as it is.
Any that there was is now gone. 2-0. That's a strike.
This team just can't beat Ceniceros. They just can't beat Atkins. That's as much as I'd love to blow hot air up your skirt. That's just the way this thing has been.
2-1 is low.
There's no two ways around it. If you want to hear it like it is, that's the way that it is. This team has not touched either of those guys.
3 balls and 1 strike. 1 out. Up high.
Nothing Mike Sarhat could have done about it. I mean, granted he didn't have a great start, but your offense put up 1 run. Just non-competitive. 1 run, 3 hits, and an error. And that's baseball, you know. Some nights it's like that.
Well, I think
it's not. It
comes to a fault though when you face the same pitcher 3 times. At this point, I feel like it's almost more mental than anything.
Maybe. I mean,
ball there because
frustrating on
you
the
start seeing them.
Frustrating on the side of things where you left some runs out there, but this is just baseball. Some guys have other guys' numbers. Some teams beat other teams consistently.
1-0 pitch. Back pick rather.
Sometimes stupid, weird stuff that makes no sense happens. That is just baseball. Sometimes you lose a game. That's the case tonight for the Bucs.
1 ball and 1 strike.
Again, with what I think is the best lineup they've thrown out all year.
1-1. Sailed. Center field. Miles calls everybody off. Makes the catch. 2 outs. Now it's Blake Jackson, the leadoff hitter. He's 1 for 4 today.
With 2 outs, that brings up center field.
Lowered the average to 392 after he came in at 404.
If that bat of the day, why not? Fifth at bat, 6th plate appearance.
4-5-6 for the Bucs in the bottom of the 9th, if that matters at all. 0-1 count for Jackson from Nunez. Up high. And this game was pretty tough to start with the rain. Sarhat could never get a good grip. Originally, when this game had its first pitch, it was thinking, okay, we're going to play 5 innings and that's it.
Yeah.
We've gotten through 8 2/3.
Yes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I 100% agree with that young fan. She makes a great point.
We all feel that. 1-2. 2-2. Nunez at least trying to finish his night with a strikeout.
Take that.
Two. Runner goes. Throw down. It hits the runner. Tag. Burkhalter. Oh! He kind of picked it on the body.
Aiden says safe.
Yeah. Henson there got hit in the leg, and Hebert had grabbed it on top of him. Tag was immediately applied. I can tell you that much.
Can tell you that much.
3-2 from Nunez.
Great breaker.
Foul ball.
No, probably not that one. Oh!
Cut and a miss. Adios, Blake Jackson. Michael Nunez.
Got the adios part.
He waves a little bit at the Glacier Pilots, laughs it off. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, or rather bottom of the 9th. Bucs. Only 3 outs to score 5 on the Anchorage Bucs Baseball Network.
Arby's new Steakhouse Garlic Ribeye Sandwich. Who knew the best thing to come from a steakhouse wouldn't even come from a steakhouse? Arby's did, that's who. Arby's, we have the meats.
Subway has so much new, I couldn't fit it all in the last ad.
Yep, so let me finish this. There's new hickory smoked bacon, fresh mozzarella, smashed avocado. You know what? There's a lot, but it all makes a better footlong.
Can I get a word in?
Sure, take the tagline.
Because you got a refresh to be fresh.
It's the Eat Fresh Refresh at Subway, and they're refreshing everything from how they make it to how they bake it to how they bring it to you.
This new turkey Cali Fresh is incredible. Do you even eat bread? Steph, it's a commercial.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. I want that personal price plan. So how's this for personal? I draw mustaches on players' faces when they're asleep.
Coach Reed, you don't need to get that personal to get the State Farm personal price plan. It helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Oh, Coach, it happened again. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Call or click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Bottom of the ninth. Jace Andrews alongside Drake Toll. The Bucs chasing 5 runs against Ty Atkins. Sorensen to lead him off. Cut and miss the first pitch. It's 4, 5, and 6, the middle of the order, but it hasn't mattered today. An offensive-minded team, and they have 3 hits. Luckily, one of those is a home run, but it doesn't matter. Sorensen didn't want to swing at it, but it came so much inside that his bat was there, and he fouled it. 0-2.
Yeah, you know, the Bucs get the Oilers tomorrow night, who they've beaten quite a bit. There's your good news.
What are they, 7-1 against them?
7-1, yeah.
7-1.
Yeah, 7-1.
0-2. Just outside.
Lucky Sorensen.
Atkins. Well, he's at 41 pitches. Here's number 42. Sorensen holds up.
He thought about it, didn't he?
He did. 2-2.
Yeah, when you could hit a grand slam and still be down by a run.
In the bottom of the ninth.
Yep.
That's tough. 2-2. Sorensen, little dribbler, up the middle. Bermudez gloves it. Little looping throw. Gets there in time, just in time, to Barraza. He's done that a couple times.
You know, tonight it's been a nosebleed.
That brings up
just
third baseman number 20, Lacey.
Perfectly sums up tonight. It's been one big fat nosebleed.
Yeah, that's the best way you can put it. You want some good news? If it is, you play this team in 2 days, which means with Atkins throwing now his 48th pitch, a strike to Cade Lacey, there is absolutely no way, at least in my mind, that you're going to see Sinceros or Ty Atkins on Monday.
Yes,
Or one.
Sinceros definitely won't be out there.
Atkins is a reliever throwing what will be 50-plus pitches by the end of the night. Has to make me think he isn't going to come at all.
Yeah.
The only thing is you could face Uper, depending on who the Glacier Pilots throw on Sunday. 0-2. Inside.
Oh, works for me. I'd rather face Uper than Sinceros.
Well, they haven't
Ty
faced
Atkins.
Uper since June 11th area?
Somewhere in there, yeah.
Been about a month since we've seen him. 1-2. Lacey spoils it.
Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, it's out.
Lacey has one of those 3 hits.
All brought to you by ABC Alaska.
His was probably the least hit as he blooped it. Well, I say that. Burkhalter's probably should have been an out.
Yeah.
And he'd get a triple for it. I'm not complaining. Ray's a guy who deservingly gets to base hit. 1-2 again from Atkins. Thank you.
Yeah, another one that might be a gift.
I just wait whenever I see those because he's so good at hitting the outside parts and maybe touching the zone and gets those strike calls.
Yep.
2-2. Right back to the net. Just missed it. It wouldn't mean much, but I'd love to see one of these Bucs just smack another one out of here. Just for some pride, some good feelings to go home with.
Glad tidings, if you will.
2-2. That's low.
Yeah, all right. Work that count, huh?
Atkins now at 52 pitches. Cade Lacey had the 14th best average coming in to tonight's contest. He's gone 1 for 3, so he's raised it a little bit. And he shoots that one towards the gap, but playing over that way was the center fielder Jackson, so he just runs to get it.
That brings up right fielder number 15, Joey Narrett.
Now it's Joey Narrett who has gone 0 for 3.
Who hasn't?
Cade Lacey, Trenton Burkhalter, and Curtis Hebert. And Pendergast and Smith have gone 0 for 4.
8 and 9 have gotten on base and combined 4 times.
Yep.
And that was pretty much it for your offense tonight. Michael Nunez is the player of the game.
2 outs. First pitch swing and foul. And regarding anything crazy happening, that'll be the end to the on-base streak for Alex Pendergast, as he'll end it at 9 and end his hitting streak at 7. 0-1. Cut and a miss.
Would be an appropriate way to end it.
Just put us to bed.
Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. You know, it's just baseball. Jazz like that happens. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
56th pitch of the evening for Ty Atkins to Joey Narrett. Off the glove of the third baseman Henson. Throw by the shortstop's too late.
So you're saying there's a chance.
I'm going to go with a home field base hit for Joey Narrett.
1, 2 outs. That brings up
too hot.
DH number 27, Zach Thomas.
Now it's ZT. ZT had a nice blueberry cobbler last night after dinner.
Yes, he did. He did have that. Nobody deserves blueberry cobbler after this one.
No.
No blueberry.
Maybe Ty Atkins does. He can go have one.
That dude owns the Anchorage Bucs. Great arm.
0-1. Runner goes. Strike taken.
Okay, I get that we want to go home, but that wasn't a strike.
That was not. 0-2. Thomas has to protect. Inside. Two outs. Runner at second. 1-2 count to Zach Thomas from Ty Atkins as he throws his 59th pitch.
Oh, almost hit him.
Now the 60th pitch coming.
Nobody the bullpen, so if Atkins
screws the
somehow,
pooch.
yeah, so it would take a lot here, buddy.
2-2. Runner goes inside. Narrett gets another stolen bag.
All right, well, there's, add some stats in there for Joey Narrett.
Technically, it's defensive indifference, but there's no way to put that on point streak. So stolen base. Yeah. Good job, Joey. Add to those stats. 3-2. Swing and a miss.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow, huh?
We will see you tomorrow night.
Don't.
Please come. Anchorage Glacier Pilots win this one 6-1.
What is it?
It's a great day to be a Buck. Have a good night. Peace out.
They call him the harder farmer, a real bad man with a soft side for hard lemonade. He's got a nose for lemons and for trouble. This time he's back with half tea, half lemonade, and 100%. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Get your hands on some today before the harder farmer gets his hands on you.
When Subway open,